What's up, everybody? Welcome into the third preseason game. This is the third live stream for the Bolt Fan Podcast, but this is the first live stream where we are here together, and I'm back with my tag team partner. I told you earlier, I feel like Triple H standing in the ring, and I just hear Shawn Michaels' sexy boy music coming on the speakers when I saw you log in, dude. So, what's up, Trev? How you feeling tonight? How's it feel to be doing a live stream for your first live stream of your life, huh?
No, we did the draft together.
We did do the draft. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
off my case. All right. I
Yeah, I'm
appreciate
not
it
coming
for
at you.
Michael, but I'll know your role as well.
Oh man.
No, I'm doing good. Yeah, I didn't tell you I was getting on here because I was like, it's a maybe for me because I got sick daughter, sick wife. So I was like, I don't know. I might have to take care of them. I called. We talked on my way home from work. So I was
Yeah,
like,
we did.
oh, there we go. Live streams live.
That's what I'm trying to pull it up right now. There we go. Yep, mine's up and running as well. So here's how we're gonna do this tonight. So I will share this screen right now so we can just get this out of the way, ready to rock and roll here. We'll have the ticker up here on ESPN screen shared with us, so we are cash money on that regard. So you guys will be able to see what's going on. I will give you all the heads up. Every now and then, our stream that we're watching the game on is not always synced up to the ESPN screen. So you might see a play ahead or a play behind, but usually ESPN's a play ahead of where we're at. So that's less than ideal. But we are ready to rock and roll, and they are starting the pregame right now. I think you can probably hear my babies in the background. You were talking about you having sick kids. Mine are healthy today, but they're screaming for dad in the background. So,
Yeah, that's
but yeah,
almost worse sometimes. Not worse that they're healthy, but worse noise level wise.
Oh yeah. Mine are louder.
Great on cloud nine, and they're just screaming everywhere. No, we were on the phone the other day, and all I hear is just and I was like, "What's going on?" And they're like, "Oh, they're just happy and screaming together." Like,
that's it, dude. So we got a couple minutes to kill before the start of this game. So you ever see the movies?
Something too.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't know if I told you, I'm committing to the first quarter. We'll see where it goes from there, right? Because I do have to wake up at like 5 a.m. tomorrow, and it's 9
Yeah. So
my time right now. So
let's clarify that for everybody. So Trevor worked a full day today. Trevor lives in Texas, so it's technically 9 o'clock his time. So for most of us watching this game, it's 7 o'clock. But this dude's at 9 o'clock his time and has to work at 5. So he's going to do the first part of this game, and I told him he can cut out whenever he wants. I'm going to stay with you probably the whole game, but if this game turns into last week where it's just 41-17, we'll shut it down because no one wants to stick around and punish themselves with this anyway. But hopefully tonight's a better execution game, much better offense because last week's offense was abysmal. But Trevor, since I haven't really had you on for the first 2 weeks, what have been your biggest takeaways from the first two preseason games since we got a couple minutes?
yeah, I mean, I think I'm looking at the same thing as everyone else right now, right? Like that offensive line. That's what I'm watching every single game, every single snap. I want to make sure that our quarterbacks are staying upright. I want to make sure our running backs have room to run. I know I mentioned a lot that I want to see that chemistry from our offensive line, not only with our quarterbacks, which I believe they have, at least the starters do, but I want to see it with the entire backfield. I want to see it with the running backs and fullbacks. So I know our fullback went down, but still, like, I've been focusing heavily on that offensive line. I know Lad's gonna get open. Like I know Trey Harris is gonna get open. I know QJ's gonna get open. Don't know if he'll catch the ball when he's open, but I know he'll get open.
Come on now.
I know. I got confidence in him. He's been looking good. That was just a joke more than anything. But yeah, so I mean that's and also I was a lineman, so I always watch the lineman anyways. Like
Yeah.
I watch the lineman when I don't have a reason to watch the lineman, and now I have a reason to watch the lineman. So
Hey, man.
especially this week with new left guard announcement, I'm watching left guard and center right now heavily. So
Yeah. I think that's a really good point, dude. I will say this: my favorite stat is this. Despite some of the flux in offensive line with the Biotic injury and the things that forced to move around, I think we're in good shape from this regard. That my favorite stat of the preseason, if you've watched my PFF videos that I've done every week, and I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the audience here. I'm not just coming at you. But if you watch the PFF videos, our run blocking grade has been very poor. However, our pass blocking grade has been awesome as a unit. We have only given up 1 sack and 0 quarterback hits the entire preseason in 2 games. And I think it's combined like 8 pressures. It was like 1 and or it was 4 in one. No, it was 11 pressures. It was 4 in one game and 7 in the other. So 11 pressures, 1 sack, 0 hits. That's awesome. And coming off of last year where Herbert was sacked 56 times and got a hit 129 times,
Dude, man,
that's really awesome.
Playoffs.
What's that?
I said that was just in the playoffs.
Yeah, it felt like that game against the Patriots. He got hit 129 times in that game alone. Yes, bro, that was brutal. So, but yeah, so I mean, I think that's a big deal, and you're right. But what I love is the run blocking has been atrocious. So I'm hoping that changes tonight. Well, no. What I love is that Mike McDaniel came into the league as a run game coordinator. So if there's one thing that I think he'll get right, it's the run blocking. I love the fact that we've only had our quarterback get hit 1 time. So I'm hyped about that, dude.
Oh, there's Trevor Penning.
They're showing the guys right now. Slaughter, Coyote, and Trey Pipkins on the screen right now.
Dude, Slaughter looks like such a nerd.
He does, but man, he's a bad dude. My favorite video. You told me about the video.
He got no drip, dude. Like he is not out here getting girls on the side.
He's already married, dude.
Oh, he don't need to get girls. He's just a natty little nerd.
Yeah. No, but here's the thing. On the field, though, it's not that nerd thing because on the field, bro, that play that you told me about, Joe Alt getting his helmet knocked off and still blocking, if you watch the rest of that clip, the person was, yeah, Joe, it was Jake Slaughter, dude. So I love that part, too. All right, here we go.
Gotta love seeing that.
I'll do the play call on this stuff, but and then we'll have you react on it as well. But
that dude's signed his jersey that I'm wearing.
There we go. Well, we got it. We are kicking off. Cameron Dicker is kicking. We are wearing the all powder blue pants and shirts today. So one of my favorite uniforms. But they kick it off, and the Rams receive and return that ball to about the 30. And I can't tell who made the tackle there, but so here we go, man. Looks like we're gonna see Ty Simpson to start this thing off. Number 13 overall pick.
How's your live stream ahead of mine?
Oh, it might be a little bit. I was afraid they wouldn't be synced up, dude, but
yeah, like you returned it to the 30. I was like, you did what?
It might be like that. And then ESPN's ahead of us, and so we've got this weird thing going. But that's why I'll commentate it. But
I'll refresh. Right, what are you seeing right now? Play starting?
Simpson just threw his first pass.
First pass? I'm on a run play.
First play of the game was the kick return and then a pass. There was no run play. What are you talking about?
Oh. Now I'm ahead of you. I refreshed my screen.
Oh, gotcha. All right,
we got to lock in here.
Yeah, I will refresh my screen as well. So that we're hopefully synced up here. We have not done this. This is a little bit of a preseason run for us too, because we haven't done this where we're both watching the game, and they can be on different. They're
starting to play right now. You seeing this?
I got 1st and 10 right now from the 40.
All right.
So, that was.
I think I'm slightly ahead of you, which is fine because you're the one calling it out. So I'll just stay quiet.
Okay. And then we can talk about it after I call it out. So
yeah.
All right. Well, that right there was a pass incomplete to the left from Simpson. So it's about to be 2nd and 10. That was looks like no one really on the coverage, but Dante Jackson, the closest one to him there. And Tuli Pelotu got a hand on Simpson there. So
yeah, it was just
love seeing pressure from Tuli. So good pass rush. Love seeing pressure from Tuli.
Bad throw because of pressure, but bad throw.
There you go. 2nd and 10. Simpson in the shotgun. Receiver number 81 going in motion. There's a snap. We got a handoff up the middle for about a 1-yard gain. Stopped by, was that Tart?
53.
94 is who made that. That's Dalvin Tomlinson with the tackle on
that was
that.
94. I was looking. What was I looking at?
Yep, that was Dalvin Tomlinson getting the tackle there. Good job shedding the block. Love that.
Yeah, that was a nice play. That was really nice, especially when you see it on the replay right there.
Yeah. All right, we got 3rd and 8. Pass rush situation. I think we're probably gonna see the NASCAR package here. Yep, there's Akeem Mesidor in the game right now. Let's go. They're bringing pressure. It looks like they bring 5. Pass to the left. Out of bounds for a 6-yard gain, but he's going to be short of the line of scrimmage.
He feels close to him.
He's still good coverage right there, knowing the situation.
Yeah, keeping him in front, not letting them deep. Kind of hesitated a little bit. Almost looked like he got beat on almost looked like he could have gotten beat if it was like a flat go route. But
yeah.
But he got there. He kept.
Good job. Hey, first play for the first series for the defense, a 3 and out, or not 3 and out, but get a stop and force a punt.
Yeah, 5 and out? Like I can live with that.
We'll take that.
And fair catch at the 11.
Especially with our starters are playing against their backup, so we need to do well early. Like this is a situation we should play well. So, all right. Well, here we go. Herbie and the offense are coming out. We're gonna get to see our boy.
That's sexy, man. Madison Beer is so lucky.
What's that?
I said Madison Beer is so lucky. Everyone wants to talk about how lucky Justin Herbert is. Screw that, man. Madison Beer's lucky.
Oh, man. Well, I'm really hoping my first main point of today is I really hope we get the running game going. Like you said, I'm confident in McConkey and QJ in this passing game. Yeah. I really want to see this running game do something because, man, last week we had 68 yards and 43 of them were from Trey Lance. So we had no running game that was.
And that was with he had like a 15-yard one that got called back too.
Yeah, dude, it was just a rough running game. So I really hope Amari and Hampton gets going early. Keaton Mitchell gets going. I want to see the guys do something today. So.
Dude, these pass fire clips are freaking dangerous. This thing just about took my finger off. These are not made for babies.
You can tell he's a new dad over here.
That was brutal. That hurt.
Oh, man. I'm weak.
Sorry. That was just, dang, man.
Well, let's actually go through that first series since the game's still on commercial.
Yeah, let's see it.
So the drive starts off here since we got a little screwed up there. 9-yard pass from Ty Simpson to Daniels. Then they get a 2-yard run. That's where the first down comes in. Incomplete pass there from Simpson. Then they get a run for 1 yard. So then that left them at 3rd and 8 there. And they get a 4-yard pass. I called it out as a 6-yard pass. I overshot it a little bit there. And then we get to the punt. So, yeah, 5 and out. That's a good job there. And we will definitely take that. And we are getting the ball 1st and 10 on the 11 here. So, not great field position, but a good chance to see the offense go the length of the field.
Hey, I say, man, this is literally what I talked to you about on the phone because you mentioned, like, Harbaugh said, oh, if they get, like, 9 or 10 plays, I was like, shoot, man, that's like one drive if they go from end zone to end zone.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's very possible right now. They just get one solid drive, and, like, Harbaugh's like, all right, I saw what I needed to see. Starters sit down.
Hey, so real quick, what I'm seeing in the huddle right away,
what in the world?
Alec Ingold on the field, and Amari and Hampton out there. So, and looks like the starting tight end out there is Charlie Kolar. So there's Ingold in motion.
Is that a
toss it to Kolar? 10-yard gain for Charlie Kolar.
What are you saying, Kolar? Is it not Kohler? Like Kohler Bear?
Maybe, yeah, they do call him the Kohler Bear, so maybe. But
interesting
though that Kohler's
weird formation.
Yeah, 30 is Alec Ingold.
That's what I was like. Isn't it AI? Okay. Yeah, he was. They had him on a weird motion. What are these motions? What is this?
Hey, McDaniel's in his bag early. Yeah, McDaniel's showing it. Oh no, fumbled handoff from Herbert, and the Rams pick it up.
Oh man,
just butterfingered on that one. Herbert just dropped the ball.
Maybe. Yeah, He just straight up dropped it.
I was gonna say I don't know. Did Hampton go to the wrong side? Is that what made him?
No,
he just dropped it.
He just dropped it. I think it looked like it was almost going to be like a pitch.
I don't know.
It almost looked like he was going in for a pitch. The way that he brought it behind him with two hands, he didn't just hold it out to the side like a regular handoff. He looked like he was turning to pitch it and then lost it.
Herbie said something on the sideline. You can tell it's a preseason game. Herbert said something to Trey Lance that had Trey Lance smiling and laughing. So I don't think Herbert's too upset. He's making jokes on the sideline.
I mean, I can see it now, dude. All the Instagram posts from all these people hating on the Chargers is gonna be.
Oh, Mesidor with pressure. Hey, I guarantee you the memes is from the longest yard, Brucey. I knew I shouldn't have eaten that popcorn.
All of that, dude, all of the if man stuff is about to be coming in strong of, oh, this is your quarterback leading you to a Super Bowl. Yeah, he is. So shut up.
Yeah, he is. All right, here we go. We got 2nd and 10. Mesidor put a ton of pressure on
ripped already, bro. Second drive, yeah. Mesidor is locked in. He's on.
Here we go. All right, we got 2nd and 10. And they're coming out.
14?
What's that?
2nd and 10 from the 14.
Yeah, 2nd and 10 from the 14. Sorry. Simpson in the shotgun again. A lot of shotgun for Simpson. They're trying to keep it simple and very vanilla for him tonight. Sorry. Got me. 7, yeah. Oh, man. 7-yard pass to the right. And we're going to have 3rd and 3. Tackle made by Deion Henley.
I like Deion. I kind of want a Deion jersey, but I don't know how long he's going to be with us, you know?
Well, he's up for a contract extension, so hopefully they get him done soon.
Maybe this next offseason. Maybe that's my thing. Maybe I just treat myself to a jersey every single offseason.
I think that's a good plan. We should do it. Just every time it's one of our birthday, we just send each other new jerseys. That should be a thing. Here we go. Handoff up the middle and stuffed by Deion Henley again.
I'm telling you, man. Get me a jersey. Hey, I got what, like 3 months? Buy me a jersey.
That man's everywhere. Let's go.
3 months till I'm a quarter of a century.
Just shot the gap, dude. Are you watching this? This is
yes, I am. What is this kicker, dude? Eat a salad.
Oh,
I've ever seen.
No, yeah, they got a big boy, and he's got a big leg, dude. He's got a big leg.
What in the world, dude? He made it though. Field goal.
Yeah, no.
Deion Henley single-handedly held them to 3 on that fumble by Herbert.
Yes, he did. Sorry, I got to turn my volume on my phone off because otherwise we're going to get updates every time anybody scores in this game.
Dang, man, that was our chance to see Hampton. He was trying to pitch that to Hampton too.
We're about to. We're about to.
Nah, I know. Dude, that was a weird motion. I kind of wish I could backtrack to the. Did you see the motion on that play that he fumbled it? That might be part of it. They were in a wishbone formation, I think, right? And then dude on his right circled in front of him and then went around behind him.
Yeah.
And then that might have been part of it. It was just that there was someone running in front of him between him and the center.
Dude, this is going to be – you're going to watch a lot this year. Mike McDaniel said he wasn't going to do all the crazy motions during the first 2 preseason games. You're going to see that every play this year. McDaniel is motioning and sending guys all over, and he's known for the most creative motions.
Right.
It's what he was doing with Tyreek Hill, and he's sending him running that dude 10 miles a game. And so this is what he's going to do. And, again, it's new to these guys, but they've been working on it for a while, so I don't blame the motion. They've run that play plenty, I'm sure. But I believe what you just saw is going to be a staple of this offense. We're seeing McDaniel really start to open up a little bit before week 1 of what we're really going to see, because this is the final dress rehearsal for the starters.
Hello?
Oh, what just happened?
Hi.
Look, I think my stream just went out a little bit.
Sure.
Where are we at? I apologize.
The Oreos, man. This is W.
There you go. I had that last week, man, where during that game it was getting miserable, and I was so hungry. So I texted my wife and asked her to bring me a bag of chips. So So like third quarter, late third quarter, early fourth, I was just like, hey guys, I'm sorry, I'm eating chips. There you go. What
Reese's
you got?
peanut butter Oreos, dude. They're so delicious.
That's what's up. All right. Big bet.
Don't tell my boss, because I am a personal trainer.
Yeah, you are. All right. So, all right. We got to clean up the operation, man.
That's what Harbaugh's saying. Operation cleanup, tackling, and details and execution. That's what he wants to see.
Well, I'm sure he doesn't love his quarterback just dropping the ball, but here we go. And the Rams are kicking off. And it looks like Darius Davis back to receive in the end zone. Might have been KOS.
Back on the field.
Yeah, Herbert's got a big smile. He ain't even worried. All right, here we go. So, again, what I'm seeing, this is interesting. Oh, there we go. I see Njoku, Gadsden, and Kolar on the field. So they're coming out in 13 personnel early, which is something that I'm looking forward to seeing from this team. Here we go. They're in the same pistol formation that you were saying earlier. So, and Njoku goes in motion. Herbert drops, and pass gets batted at the line of scrimmage. Almost picked.
Yeah, this is not looking great.
I wonder if they're going to show the replay. Let's see who got a hand on it.
Who's 74? Is that
74 is Awashika.
Awashika, yeah.
So that's our starting left guard, and he wasn't able to keep the hands down. But so all right, 2nd and 10. And we got Herbert again in this pistol formation. They got a lot of that.
Again, running circles around him, too. Oh, yep. Shoot.
Yeah. Handoff or fixed handoff to the right. Drops deep shot to Quentin Johnson for the touchdown.
That was my oh shoot.
Said, oh shoot. It was behind. What a bomb. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nothing like a 70-yard handoff right there. Holy crap.
What a great throw by Herbert. How did QJ get that open? Looks like
on the replay, safety, you can see Ladd go.
Yeah, the safety went to Ladd and left QJ. Miscommunication by the Rams defense, busted coverage, and QJ makes them pay. Great throw by Herbie.
Oh, man.
Let's go.
I love seeing Ladd. Ladd's like middle of the field, like 10 yards from the line of scrimmage, and he just turns around and goes.
Yeah. And after missing an extra point in both of the first 2 preseason games, Cameron Dicker nails his first one tonight. Yeah, that's a big – McDaniel's loving seeing the arm strength from Herbert, man. Like, he's not had a quarterback like this. Did you hey, real quick, while we're on commercial, did you see the interview McDaniel did with Chris Sims this week?
No.
So he did an interview with Chris Sims, which, funny enough, was the guy that you and I freaked out about when him and Florio were talking trash about Herbert. But McDaniel was on Chris Sims Unbuttoned. And what he said was that he goes, in 20 years of running this same offense, I've never had a situation where the quarterback was the best player on the offense.
I did see that one, yes, sorry. And he said like Matt Ryan kind of up there with like Julio Jones. It was like debatable, but like.
Yeah. And he was like, dude, there's just no point. There's no argument that our quarterback is the best player on our offense, and I can do so much more because of that. Oh.
I did see that interview. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. My computer's not charging.
Uh-oh.
What am I? Let me see what's going on here.
We got a viewer on the YouTube.
It doesn't always show, by the way, because I was like, oh, man, no one's watching the show last week, and then it was like 60 people watched the show. So I was like,
yeah, but
it's not.
This one says that we got someone.
Hey, speaking of which, if there is anyone in the chat, let us know where you're watching from. We do want to know, and we want to interact with y'all. So if y'all got anything you want to talk about, anything you want to hear us talk about, tell us where you're watching from, all that fun stuff. Put it in the chat. Trevor, I'm going to have you commentate for a minute. I got to fix my computer because apparently it's not charging. So I'm not really sure what's going on.
What do you want me to talk about?
Whatever you want to talk
You want me to
about.
talk about that drive? Started off a little
Talk
bit
about-
shaky. Herbert came out, tipped the pass. Coyote I cannot pronounce his name.
Coyote Awashika.
Awashika.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's the hard part about being a lineman sometimes. That pass that got tipped, like Awashika was blocking him great. Like he gave Herbert the time. But sometimes you got to do a little bit more than that. Sometimes you got to be able to put them on their heels too, so that they can't get that hand up. Shoot, man, I know I had coaches who told me to tip tap them, so because like they said that hand goes up, if you slap them in the nuts, then first instinct is to go down. Like I know
that's hilarious.
I know I got it done to me, dude. Holy crap, I had it happen to me once. Jumped up for a pass, dude did it, and all of a sudden. Like I lined up, I went back through the next like 2 plays. All of a sudden, my team starts running off the field. I was like, "Where y'all going?" They're like, "It's 4th down." I was like, "Oh shoot!" I was out of it, dude. Like I was in pain.
I bet.
But yeah, so I mean, that's the hard part about being a lineman. Sometimes is even though you're doing all the right things, like there's always something else that you can be doing to help better the team. Like it's a thankless job, and it's never gonna be perfect. But here we are, kicking off again. I got you, Cameron Dicker, kicking off.
Oh, you're good. I'm back. I got my computer up and running.
You're going to take over, Cameron Dicker, kick off.
Yeah, they kicked it through the end zone. We're good. Touchback Chargers.
So, yeah, I mean, even though he's young and everything, I mean, he'll be fine. It's like I said, it's hard to sometimes like it's really easy to get comfortable as a lineman sometimes because you're like, oh, I'm in pass block and no one's getting by me, so I'm good. And it's like, okay, but you got to kind of be thinking like one step ahead of like, okay, I got to make sure that they're not like QB spying. They're not ready to like jump the route or something like that. So
for sure, I appreciate that insight, dude, because I did not ever have to get into the line of scrimmage and fight with another grown man. So,
shoot, man. I mean, if you as a D lineman from the other side of it, like on a screen pass, like. The tackle's meant to try to sell it to where you as the D lineman think that you just like whooped him, like you just cooked him, like he's supposed to put in like just the right amount of effort to make it seem like you just smoked him, so that you charge.
Hold up, we got a big run to the left side from Connors for a big time run, first down for the Rams. Sorry, I was letting you talk and wasn't really commentating.
It was big time. It was like 10, 15 yards. But yeah, so I mean, like, from the flip side of it, though, I don't know where I was going. I remember I was on the defensive side all of a sudden.
We got our number one fan in the chat for us, saying he can't watch this because he's two plays behind us. And that number one fan would be our dad, by the way. Ty Simpson drops deep. Pass to the right, bobbled by the receiver, and he does eventually bring it in for about an 8-yard gain. That was not pretty here. The Rams look sloppy, but they are playing their backups all across the board. So that's the first time I've seen Simpson under center tonight, which is something that he's going to have to do if he's going to play in the Sean McVay offense. But all right. Here we go. We got a 2nd and 3. Simpson under center again. Fakes the handoff. Rolls out to the left. Looks like he might run. And he gets away from number 56. I'm not 100% sure who 56 is off the top of my head. Oh, Andre Carter. We're getting a virtual measurement. I thought he clearly got the first down.
Oh, no, he's like a yard short.
Wow. I didn't even question that he got the first down. So
I didn't either. But they go from where you gave yourself up, not where you get touched.
Yep. Well, perfect. Yeah, we'll take that. Yeah, he's definitely short. You're right. He's at least a yard short. That's wild. All right, well, we got a 3rd and 1. Also, this is the cool part. about doing what we did this year, where we did go in deep on all the pre-draft stuff. Obviously, I scouted over 150 players, and the Chargers obviously didn't draft all those guys. So getting to see Max Clare today play for the Rams is like, dude, that was a guy that I was super high on in the offseason. So it's cool to kind of see like, hey, how do these guys pan out? And like, was my pre-draft right or wrong? I'm looking forward to seeing some of that as we do this. I think that'll be maybe the most fun part of this for me. But
there we go.
We got a 3rd and 1. They're showing O'Leary on the sidelines right now
There
with
we
his
go.
Psalm 139 play sheet. And we got a up the middle. Hey, you either got to commentate it or let me commentate it because you're ahead of me and telling everyone what's going on, dude.
Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I got excited over the Bible verse.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought you said to the 39, not Psalm 139. Yeah.
No, I said Psalm 139.
Yeah, he did that last week. It was super cool. Funny enough, his writing wasn't as clear last week, so I thought it was Psalm 139:24, not 14. And that verse made a lot less sense to me. And
Yeah,
then
Psalm
when I realized,
139 verse 14 is, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well.
So here's the funny part. On the stream last week, I was like, that's super cool. O'Leary's got Psalm 139, verse 24. Read verse 24 since you got it pulled up.
Oh, I skipped it. Hold on. Let me find it.
I was like, I can grab my Bible real quick. It was funny because it was like, oh, that doesn't make a lot of sense, but sure thing, man.
You said 24?
Yeah, that's what I thought it said. It said 14, but
see if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in that way everlasting.
I was out here like, yo, O'Leary's telling everyone to repent for their sins on the play sheet. So that was a big play there by Max Clare, who I just talked about. 3rd and 3, and we got to find a way to get a stop here. They got Phillips and Troy Dye out there right now at linebacker, and that's another big spot. I want to talk about the linebackers in a minute here, but 3rd and 3, and he's in the shotgun snap. And lots of pressure from the Chargers, and they do end up picking up the 1st down to about the LA 38-yard line. That was Delshon Phillips in on the tackle.
See, that was who pump faked there though. That's what I want to see.
What's that?
Go ahead.
No, I didn't hear. What did you say? I'm asking you.
No, I was saying go ahead because the next play was starting.
Oh, okay. It's not on my end yet, but here we'll wait for a play though. So it is going to be 1st and 10 right now from the 39-yard line. Play action, deep drop. Simpson escapes pressure. Looks like he's going to run. He is going to run for about a 9-yard gain.
Who's 56?
56 is Andre Carter.
Andre Carter was the one who had the pressure on him.
Yes.
No, the play before, though, one of our linebackers was blitzing, and he jumped up. And then as soon as he did, though, the tackle pushed him back and put him on his heels. That's what gotcha. I was saying. And it was also because Simpson pump faked, too, so that kind of helped as well. So he pump faked, and then our linebacker was on his heels. But, like, even if he just threw that, like, straight out, all of a sudden, as soon as he's on his heels, that hand goes from here down to, like, here. Like, you just gave your quarterback an extra, like, 8 inches to throw with. So.
Hey, I am fixing my computer again. Sorry, man. You got to
No, you're good.
Carry the weight.
You want me to take over for this one?
Yeah. You carry this one because
all right.
Actually, I'm back here.
Action rolling out to his right, throws it to tight end number 83 for about a 5-yard gain.
Max Clare again, dude. So I had to change my wires. I just realized because I got 2 screens, my battery was dying because I had the wrong cord plugged into the wrong one. So, all right, here we go. We got a play action. Rolls out to the right, and that's a pass. Oh, I'm behind. That was the pass to 83.
You might need to refresh your screen while you're at it.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. If we're that far behind, I will go ahead and refresh right now.
While you're doing that, I got this one too. Under center again. 86 in motion. Handoff to number 33. Ooh, 1st down and then some, about 3 yards after the first down marker.
All right.
8-yard run total.
Yep, and I'm right here with you now. I just saw the end of that run, so sounds like we're locked in. We're back in step here.
That was a nice little stiff arm. Nice spin move. That was just a nice run. Nice run by Connors.
Yep.
Like, that could happen sometimes. Same way in baseball, sometimes you just get beat. Like, you got to remember, like, everyone always talks about in baseball, these are the best pitchers going against the best hitters. These are the best. These are the best defensive linemen going against the best running backs. Like,
Yeah, the guys on the other side get paid too. That's how.
Yeah. Sometimes you get beat.
I thought we were getting a penalty there. Chargers called a timeout just for clarity there, so that's why a little pause here. But so we're at 2:22. Chargers got a 7-3 lead, but the Rams are threatening. Are they they're in the red zone? I guess I'm not sure where they're at on the field, but yeah, it looks like.
If not, they're like at like the 25 or something, like right outside of it.
No, they're on the 16. So in the red zone for sure. Right there, and we got to find a way. So, like I said before, man, this is a good time to talk about everything here. But make sure y'all let us know where you're watching from. Make sure if you haven't yet, go subscribe to the channel. That helps us out a ton. Share this stream with your friends. And let's get locked in because week one's coming, man. Week one's coming. This is our last preseason game for us. This is our last preseason little setup to get things right. But it's also the last preseason game. And then things start counting for real. So, y'all, let's get this built up real quick. And make sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. And how long you've been a Charger fan. Your favorite Chargers player of all time. What you want to hear us talk about going into the season. Your biggest questions, concerns, any of it. We wanted to hear from y'all. And we want to interact. So, y'all make sure to leave us some comments and let's talk. We are reading. I got the comment section pulled up.
Dude, man, what's your favorite Charger of all time?
Favorite Charger of all time? That's tough. I'll say the greatest Charger of all time is LaDainian Tomlinson. I have a soft spot in my heart for Sean Merriman, though. So that's probably my guy, like my favorite player I've ever watched play live.
Sean Merriman didn't have any soft spots for anybody.
No, which is why I loved him so much. But what about you, man? Who's your favorite Charger of all time?
See, I didn't start watching football until like 2014 or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's hard for me. Because like biasly, I want to just say Justin Herbert, but like
that's fair.
Because like I didn't grow up watching or like hearing about all. I mean, I kind of heard about it from you and Dad, but I kind of tuned it out as a kid. Like, realistically, I didn't care about football as a kid. Like, we went to football games and I fell asleep in the stands. Like,
that did happen at a playoff game, which was so frustrating.
Like, and I just like, I mean, that was sports in general. Dad asked me if I wanted to go to Wrigley Field, and I was like, I'm good. I don't really care. Like, looking back on it, I'm like, what the frick were you doing, man?
Yeah, that would have been cool. We went to Fenway and Wrigley on back-to-back nights, and Trevor didn't go with us because he just didn't care.
I stayed home and, like, freaking played the Wii with Hannah or something like that.
Yeah, he's playing Wii Sports, and Dad and I are watching the Red Sox and the Cubs.
Like that's just like I don't know why I didn't care as a kid, like, but I just did it.
All right, here we go. We got a 1st and 10. Simpson drops back to pass. Throwing to the running back out of the backfield to the right. Tackle made by Junior Colson. This is a good time. I got to talk about Junior Colson and these linebackers, man. So everyone went into the training camp saying our top 4 linebackers are set, and the battle is going to be between the last 2 guys, Marlowe Wax and Junior Colson. And one of them is going to get cut. One of them is going to make the roster. Dude, Junior Colson and Marlowe Wax on PFF have been the number 1 and number 2 player on our team. The entire team, not just the defense, not just the linebackers, but the best 2 players on the team. So I'm sitting here like, how do you choose between these 2 guys, and if are the top 4 really set when these guys have been better? So it's hard for me to say. I'm really curious on Sunday to see who gets cut and who makes the team between, like, do they cut Denzel Perryman and save cap space and let Junior Colson just be a guy? Maybe. I doubt it, but it's crazy to think about, man. So,
Dude, this is the 23rd play right now for the Rams on offense.
yeah,
Chargers have
another
had
great tackle there. Hang on real quick. I think that was Tony Jefferson. No, it was Andre Carter in there on the tackle. Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
No, that was so the Rams have now run 23 plays on offense, and the Chargers have ran a total of 4.
Wow.
One of those being a fumble, and one of those being almost a pick. Like, and
And
then
the other one being a 70-yard touchdown.
Yeah. I didn't realize DJ
All right,
wasn't playing. I forgot that you said DJ wasn't playing at all this offseason.
Yeah, him and Mac are out tonight. Handoff up the middle, stuffed by Marlowe Wax. This is why I can't cut these guys. Marlowe Wax, what a play.
I think Tart was in there with him on it. Yeah.
He just shot the gap and put his face mask.
Is 91 Tart?
He changed his number. 91
yeah, I forgot
is
what he changed it to.
No, 91 is Nick Barrett. 91 is our 5th round pick, Nick Barrett.
Dude, man, he blew up that line too. He was right there with Wax.
Yes, he did. Oh, shoot. My bad, guys. There we go. Got it. Okay.
Oh, 4th and goal. They're going for it.
Oh, they're going for it. Here we go. In the shotgun handoff up the middle. Blown up by Tony. Is that Jefferson? That's Tony Jefferson shooting the gap, blowing the play up.
And him and Oliver on the sideline
go.
are getting hype.
Yeah,
that is how you do it. That is. There we go.
Let's go. Tony Jefferson around the edge.
That's how you end the first quarter right there, too. End the first quarter on that play.
Beautiful. They look good right now, man. This is a much better show.
That right there meant so much more to me than any other, like seeing what they do right there with 4th and goal from the 1, like, that's impressive, dude. That gives me hope. That makes me excited. Because, again, that's about DJ and Mac, too.
They got a lot of guys, bro, that are like
they're dogs.
They're physical run stoppers. We got a lot of physical run stoppers on this team, dude. So I think our run defense should be really good. Let's go through it, man. Let's go through the drive real quick, because the Rams did some good things there.
Yeah, no, dude, Connors is playing amazing. I started to say that earlier. Like, I'm honestly enjoying watching Connors play right now for the Rams. They're running back.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, not good enough.
Not good enough is right.
I've seen the same Selly commercial like 20 times already.
I know, dude. NFL. So streaming the game on NFL Plus, they've got a total of about 4 commercials. Last week was the most frustrating thing for me, because I went to, like, it was like every play. It was like 3 plays, commercial, 3 plays, commercial, 3 plays, commercial. Neither team was moving the ball, and I was like, dog, I've seen this same celebration commercial 100 times. It was torturous. I'm like, if I have to watch Dexter Lawrence do his dance again, like, I'm gonna lose my mind, bro. So, yeah, man, that was it was tough at times for sure. But, all right, well, into the first quarter, man. Give me your notes for the first quarter. What do you think of what we saw so far?
I think it's very. Again, our family always thinks Shakey's is good, bro. I just saw a Shakey's commercial. Sorry. That took me there once when we were visiting California. That place is no joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shakey's is good, dude. No, sorry. No, I always think of everything in like spring training type terms, like right now. So like they always say, now I feel like I'm about to mess it up when I'm live. Oh, Herbert is off the field, by the way.
Yeah, we got Trey Lance handoff to the left.
To
Looks
Vidal.
like Kamani Vidal.
Yeah.
Yep, Kamani Vidal for a 4-yard run. Hey,
So-
4-yard run. That dude had -7 last week, so I'll take it.
At least some of the starters are out right now. I think
Yes,
all of
they
them
are.
might be. Penning's in. Anyways, no, I mean, there's always going to be like one side more advanced at this time of year than the other. Like, what is it in baseball? Offense is always above pitching.
No, pitching usually gets there first.
Pitching above, that's what it is. Sorry, I was like, I know I'm going to say it backwards right now. I mean, so yeah, you get the defense is ahead of the offense. Like, and I feel like that's the same case in football right now too. Like especially with a new offense like this. I mean, they've talked about it before. It's gonna we're gonna see some picks and stuff in the first 3-4 weeks. Like we're gonna see some fumbles. We're gonna see false starts. We're gonna see bad stuff happen in the first few weeks. But we're also gonna see a lot of great stuff to look forward to.
We're gonna see 70-yard bomb to QJ.
Yeah.
Here we go. Trey Lance in the shotgun, drops back into the end zone. Lots of pressure, scrambling around, lowers a shoulder and goes through somebody.
I don't even care about the scramble. Like, I don't care about anything Trey Lance just did there. I care about the fact that he had a pocket and he had time to throw. And his linemen, they adjusted. They switched mid-play like they needed to right there. They kept him
Good job.
Yep. Like, regardless of what Trey Lance just did, like, I care about the fact that they gave him 3 seconds to throw the ball. If they give Herbert 3 seconds to throw the ball, we're in good shape. And that's
these are the backup O linemen too, so they did a good job of adjusting there. Those Jacob Spomer, who you were talking about, switched off right there, and on the stunt, Jacob Spomer.
Delayed blitz,
undrafted free agent center. He's going to be our backup behind Jake Slaughter, and he's been very impressive, dude. Picking up stunts and just anchoring the backup unit. Like, he's been really good.
Yeah, no,
I like
that J.K. Scott on that play.
That was an atrocious punt there by Scott. But
yeah, man, he keeps a couple more of those up between that and not wanting to tackle people. He's starting.
Good God. Yeah.
I saw a bunch of people defending him last week. They're like, "Oh, this dude's getting cut after he didn't try to tackle him. Like, he's one of the greatest punters in the league. He's not getting cut." And I was like, Harbaugh doesn't care if you're a great punter if you don't want to play.
Yeah, he is a top 15 punter in the league. It's not like he's the guy, but he's a guy. So
he's fairly secure, but at the same time,
it was a bad look.
Yeah, that was a real bad look.
Well, and if you listen to Ryan Ficken do his press conference this week, who's the special teams coordinator, Ficken said, he's like, yeah, you really hate seeing that type of effort on tape. And I addressed it on the sideline. I addressed it with him in my office, and then I addressed it in film study as well. Like, that's not going to ever be okay, and we don't want to see that type of effort on tape. But he's fine. It was a bad play, and we'll be all right. So
if nothing else, I said it when it happened, he positioned himself on the sideline and gave him the lane to the end zone. At least position yourself towards the end zone and give him the lane to the sideline.
Exactly.
Even if you're not going to hit him, at least try to get him out of bounds.
No, that's right. All right. Sorry, I'm checking.
I'm going to grab a water while we're on break. You talk.
Yeah, you do your thing. Well, right now we're going to see this defense step up and do something. Good news, I think, for our defense, we're about to see Ty Simpson the entire game. I think it'll be good because we'll actually get to see the Chargers face a solid backup quarterback, and Simpson will probably play 3 quarters tonight. So I think it'll be good. We're going to have to face a pretty solid backup unit, and so we'll get a good look against a good team tonight. So that'll be good. It is, we're getting the ball. We're starting off in our own territory here, so it's another big moment. The defense is being tested tonight for sure.
One day when I'm old and rich, I want to buy season tickets to the Chargers.
That would be awesome.
I got to be really rich, though, because I got to fly to San Diego or to LA 8 times a year.
I was going to say you'd have to live in LA, but I didn't even think of that. So that's Rodney Shelley in on the tackle. That's a guy for us to watch. The tackle there made by number 24, Rodney Shelley, who's fighting for the last cornerback spot on this roster. And we're going to have second down and looks like about 3. I was about to say 4. So, yeah, second and 3. So, all right, here we go. 2nd and 3, they got Simpson in the shotgun again. Like I said, lots of shotgun for Simpson. Snaps, throws to the right, quick timing route. Tackle made by Rodney Shelley again. But it is going to be a first down, and they are in the red zone of the Chargers again. So Chargers getting a lot of red zone reps tonight.
Wax was right there again too.
Wax is everywhere, dude. I can't see how you can see the preseason that they've had and cut Wax or Colson, man. They've been so good. Part of me wants to keep 6 linebackers. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, maybe keep 9 offensive linemen instead of 10, and then you keep 6 linebackers. That's a lot.
Especially if you want to use one of them as like an edge rusher, though. I mean, it's not. I've heard crazier things.
Well, and Wax and Colson can play special teams, so it wouldn't be the craziest thing.
On a kick return or something.
When I did my 53-man prediction, I couldn't cut either one of them, so I cut Delshon Phillips, which I don't think anybody agrees with me on that. And you can't really cut Delshon Phillips, and I struggled.
Right.
But I think if you cut Trevor Penning off the offensive line, you can keep all 6 of these linebackers who have legit earned a spot. So we got a shotgun snap. Simpson looking left, throwing over the middle, and it looks like it's going to be about a 3-yard gain.
Again?
And once again, I was just about to say, and once again on the tackle, Marlowe Wax. And Junior Colson is the other one who cleaned it up.
I mean, if nothing else, they're both playing like they want it, which I respect the heck out of. Like,
yeah,
they know their job's on the line, and they're.
So Wax makes the original stop, and then Colson's the first one in to clean up the tackle. Like, they're everywhere, man. Every play, all 3 weeks, it's just, oh, there's Wax. Oh, there's Colson. Oh, there's Wax. It's like, they're everywhere. So here we go. You got, bringing the heat. Lots of pressure off the middle. And Barrett might get there. Doesn't quite get there. And rolling goes left. That is going to be a touchdown for Ty Simpson and the Rams. And that was Nico Reed getting beat on the play, number 46. Another undrafted rookie corner from last year who's fighting to make this roster. But, man, they brought a ton of pressure on Simpson.
Nice throw, dude. That was beautiful.
Really good job by Simpson there.
That ball was a dot right on his chest while rolling opposite side, like cross body and everything. Like that was nice.
Yeah, no, that was a great play. I'll give him that. That was a great play. I have so my concern there is with Nico Reed, man. Nico Reed had a big preseason last year, and a lot of people expected him to be the 5th guy and make the roster. When I did it yesterday, I thought I had Nico Reed not making the team. And that kind of, to me, is confirming it, even though you're right, great pass. He wasn't in terrible position, but he just seems to just be a step slow.
Yeah, he was too slow to it, though. Like, he should have seen the rollout, seen the receivers moving, and like, anticipate it. Like,
well, and here's the other thing about Nico Reed, dude, is he's like 5'10", and like incredibly short arms, which is the reason he fell to undrafted out of his draft class. He went to Oregon, dude, so it wasn't like he played at a nowhere school. He had a decent year at Oregon, but he went undrafted, and the reason was he's just small and has short arms, short legs. So I used to think arm length didn't matter, but it's like plays like that. If he had a couple more inches on that dive, does he break it up? Maybe. And that's the type of stuff where it's like he's not a bad player.
Well, on top of that, dude, like you get someone like him against someone who's like a Mike Williams who does have the arm length, who has like a ridiculous wingspan, and that's a huge difference, man. All of a sudden, it's like, okay, you can jump as high as you want, but like, what are you?
Yeah, positioning doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only thing you have is to break it up when it's in his hands, and at that point, like again, you get someone like Mike Williams with giant hands, not doing that.
I struggle with the idea of him being on the roster, man. And I think he's a good player. I like some stuff that I've seen, but if we cut him and he falls to our practice squad, I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we cut him and he gets scooped up, like, so be it. I'm kind of at a point we got to cut this one. Despite that, I like him. I like him. I don't love him. There's a difference. So.
Yep.
But.
All right. Down 10-7 with how much time? 10:48 in the second quarter right now.
Yeah. Hey, I'm glad you made it this long with me. I thought you were going to cut out as soon as the starters left. Trevor is a starter. Trevor is a
Realistically, I'll
starter,
probably cut
right?
out at halftime, but
Trevor's a starter. He's not a backup. He does starter things, and he's like, "Look, I did my job. Came in for a series or two, and I'm out of here." But
so you're
he's
just a
not the
backup playing the
grinder like
whole
me
game.
who's staying through the second half.
You're the backup trying
Yes.
to prove himself the whole game.
Always, dude. I live my life like that. But all right, here we go. Here comes the kickoff from Big
Big
Boy
boy,
from the number 92. I forget his name, dude, but he's really solid, man.
big boy kicker.
Oh my goodness,
Uh-oh.
what are we doing? He might turn this into something. That's Amar Johnson.
Yeah, we had opposite. You're like, what are we doing? I was like, wait, what are we doing? I was like, that's kind of nice. I liked what he was doing.
Well, I mean, I just don't know why he's diving to catch a kickoff. I mean, that's never a
That's
good
fair.
situation. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get under it, you let that ball go, man. What are we doing? But Amar Johnson, he's the one who scored 2 touchdowns against Houston and then had a negative 2 yards last week. So he might have been trying to do too much there. But
Yeah,
we got Trey Lance under center, sending Gadsden in motion, play action, and Lance rolls to the left. He's going to tuck it and go for about a 4-yard gain. All right.
we're up to 4 viewers on our YouTube, by the way.
Hey, thank y'all for tuning in. Those are just
Slowly
the active
gaining.
ones. So,
Hey.
yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, and make sure to tell us where you're watching from. We want to talk to y'all.
If we just keep gaining a couple every few minutes, I'm good with that, man.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. That was a nice motion. There we go.
Oh, there you go. Jet sweep, trick play. McDaniel's in his bag on the
That
jet
DD?
sweep to Darius Davis right there. Love that. Love that. Hey, it's funny you were talking about. I checked the stream numbers today, and I told Kim, my wife, for those of y'all who don't know, our first stream that we did on week 1 had 21 viewers. Right now we're at 24 views for the show, but we had 21 viewers total. Even after we, and it was like it stayed on YouTube or whatever. We had 66 last week. So I told Kim, I'm like, hey, we tripled our view counts in 1 week. So if we just do that every week, we'll be at 1 million views by like week 10. So, but yeah, hey, I love what they just said. Trey Lance has still yet to throw a pass. And the reason is because the running game is looking good tonight, and we're doing some really good things. So I said it at the start. I want to see the run game get going, and it is, and I'm loving it. This has been fun. 2nd and 5, and we got I would assume this is probably going to be a passing play. They got a jumbo package, lots of big boys in here. Got an I formation, and Trey Lance drops, and lots of pressure right away. It looks like there's some miscommunication on the O-line. Lance scrambles away for about a 12-yard gain, though.
Yeah, not sure what that was. They fixed someone was on who was supposed to be off, and someone was off, so they switched.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Nope. Number 73 just got flat beat. Actually, let me pull up the roster right now because I don't have all their numbers memorized. I believe that's Alex Harkey, who was our 6th-round pick. So I am pulling up the Chargers.
That's good by Trey Lance, though.
Yeah, good job by Lance. All right, we got Lance under center. Play action to the right. Fires over the middle, and
they're calling it incomplete. It really looked like he caught it. Oh, they said it hit the ground.
Yeah, hit the ground. It was intended for Darius Davis, who is not arguing the call either. So.
Oh, yep, that's on the ground.
Yeah, on camera, looked good though.
The bird's eye view looked good. The side view it went straight through his hands.
Okay, I was right. That play. Sorry, I just had to look up the roster. Number 73 is Alex Harkey, who's our 6th-round pick this year. Who I don't think is going to make this roster anyway, but probably a practice squad guy if he doesn't get scooped up.
There we go.
Pitch to the left. Amar Johnson Looking good. Takes a good shot. Keeps moving for about a 13-yard gain. Good job.
Hey, forget him, man. I'm throwing praise to that number 77. Whoever that lineman is just kept him moving forward when he got cracked by the safety.
77 is a name that everybody should know. So let me take a minute. That is our 4th-round pick out of Memphis, Travis Burke, who is the only guy on the roster bigger than Joe Alt.
Burke is the only dude. Watch this replay. Burke kept him and the dude he was blocking moving in the right direction.
That is a great job by Travis Burke. Good call out by you. Here we go. We got her in the shotgun. We got the ball in Rams territory. And fakes the pitch to the right. Someone comes unblocked off the left.
Yeah.
Not sure if Trey just didn't know the hot read or if there was a missed assignment there, but came unblocked, and we got an incomplete pass there from Trey Lance. Very cool. We got a nice little interview for Khalil Mack right now, one of the greatest pass rushers of our generation.
Yeah, that's 36.5 sacks in 4 seasons.
That's just with the Chargers. That doesn't even count his tenure with the Raiders or the Bears. But
right.
Ball on the 34-yard line. Trey Lance in the shotgun. And KLS going in motion. Handoff up the middle. Lamar Johnson for about 6 yards.
Yeah, he looked like he lost his footing a little bit. His body was in front of his feet. His feet were trying to catch up. Yeah, a little bit.
Amar Johnson, dude. So the first game, at the end of the first game, I was like, holy crap. Is he going to mess around and make the roster? He had 2 touchdowns in that game. He really looked good. And then the last game, he was just like, he did nothing, but the whole offense did nothing. So
right. There might be a special team spot for him.
He's had a little juice. My guess is he ends up on the practice squad. But he's shown some flashes, man.
Dude, Trey loves running. Holy crap.
So this has been my frustration with Trey Lance, man. He looks at his first read, and it feels like if his first read's not there, he just takes off and runs. Like, he doesn't go through progression.
The slightest bit of, there was a dude, who's that over the middle? He had someone over the middle, it was deeper, and he had to, get through progression.
Yeah. I think that was Gadsden.
Slightest bit of pressure, he just, especially if it's a Gadsden, I'll throw that one-on-one to Gadsden.
Yeah.
The slightest bit of pressure, he's scrambling and trying to run for it.
Oh, here we go. 4th and 1. We're going for it rather than kicking the field goal.
He thinks he's Lamar. There he goes. Yep. What are you doing, man? Get that off. 3rd and 1. You throw on a quick crossing route or something. Know your reads.
And Pachuzzi was open right there in the flat, too. So, yeah, frustrating. This is the stuff that frustrates me with Trey Lance. Pachuzzi's right there. But, ugh.
Yeah, man. That's 3rd and 1. You got to get it off, dude.
Yeah.
You can't be getting stacked on a 3rd and 1. There's no way that you should be looking that deep to where you even give them enough time to sack you on a 3rd and 1.
This is my frustration, Trev, with the I really like the Trey Lance running ability, but watching him go through progressions, and I'm by no means a quarterback expert on what the progression should be. I don't always know, but what I can tell you is when I see him, he looks left or he looks right, and I never see the head doing this and scanning. I just see left, nope, run, or left, bang. It's just, if it's there, he throws it. If it's not, he runs. I don't feel like he scans. So, again, I'm no quarterback expert, but I just don't see him scanning the field, and I think he just misses a lot of open guys.
Well, you're going to say, and even, as soon as he got, a little bit of pressure a couple plays ago, threw the ball 10 feet too high over the middle just trying to get rid of it. It's all right, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's going to lead to a 20-pick season.
Right. I was listening to Jordan Palmer talk about Caleb Williams, and he was talking about, he goes, one of the things I've had he's Jordan Palmer, for those who don't know, is one of the top, it's Carson Palmer's brother, who was the number 1 overall pick, played 15 years in the NFL. Jordan Palmer is the top quarterback. He trains all the top guys. He trained Burrow. He trained Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. He trained all these guys coming into the draft. And he worked with Caleb Williams. He said, the funniest thing is, he goes, I sat down and watched film. He goes, the number 1 play of the year in college football that year was Caleb Williams gets pressure. He scrambles. He runs like 40 yards in the backfield and throws a 60-yard bomb. And it was just one of the most unbelievable things. He goes, it was the highlight of the college football season that year. He goes, the problem is when I watched the film with him, I sat down and said, hey, this play that everyone's excited about, there was a 10-yard hitch route that was wide open and you just flatly missed. He's like, the thing with Caleb Williams that I had to teach him is, yes, you can do the big spectacular plays, but hit your layups. Right. And that, I feel the same way with Trey Lance. Like, he's got so much, like, he's like a Ferrari, dude. Like, he got so much horsepower under the engine or under the hood that, like, sometimes you just forget, hey, you're in a school zone. Like, just slow it down, you know? Like,
dude, I mean, like, you don't see, like, Steph Curry just, like, if he's wide open, like, if he's just on a breakaway, you don't see him just pull up from the three just to pull up from the three. Like, he's going to take the layups when he has a layup.
Yeah. I think that Trey Lance is very similar to Caleb Williams, but, like, less talented version of Caleb Williams. Just tries to, you know, do too much. And he doesn't just – yeah, that was Nadine Tucker, who I hope makes the roster, but I don't think he's going to be honest with you. Oh, missed the tackle there by Shelley. That's not good. Tucker, I thought, he tried to punch it out. Man, this is the thing. All right, I've said since the draft, and I felt like I was the only person saying our cornerback room is a problem. And now after the 3 preseason games, I'm hearing other people be like, hey, our cornerback room, the depth's scary. And I'm like, yeah, if only someone said it during the draft. But anyways, let me ask you this, Trev, on that topic. I just watched Rodney Shelley miss a tackle again. Rodney Shelley seems to be pretty good in coverage. And Avery Smith seems to be really good as like a slot corner who's physical and good in the run game, but he gets beat in coverage. And I'm really struggling, dude, with like these undrafted – and they're undrafted rookies. So I don't know how high to put the expectation, but they're on the brink of making the roster. That's Rodney Shelley on this play right now breaking up a pass because he's great in coverage, but he can't tackle. And right. Avery Smith seems to be a great tackler who can't cover. And I'm like, dude, I get it. They're undrafted rookie free agents. Maybe they can develop, you know, give them some time. But also, that's going to be our 4th and 5th corner on our roster. We don't have time, you know? Like, so tell me, dude, am I just overreacting to this, or do you think that we have a real problem that, you know?
I think the other thing to remember is DJ's not on the field.
True.
That draws a huge presence. And it takes a lot of the weight off of these dudes.
Well, I don't think they're going to be on the field week 1. But my question is this: like, we think about what we dealt with as the O-line last year. Like, what if Tarheeb still rolls an ankle and is out for 3 weeks? Then that means one of these guys is getting on the field.
Right.
What if Dante Jackson has a hamstring? Like, it takes. I'm not saying it has to be like a major injury. That means that guy's on the field for 3 weeks, and NFL teams are going to target that guy.
Right.
And that's my concern is that, like, yeah, DJ can cover up a lot and a good pass rush covers a lot. I get it. But a good offensive coordinator knows who to target as well.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that's what McDaniel does. Like, he sets up the one-on-ones that he wants.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I talked about it in the interview. Like, yeah, we pick who we want to go against. Like,
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Like like they're controlling the defense. They're not letting the defense control them. So yeah, no, you're right.
Oh, that's a good break on the ball right there. RJ Mickens almost got a hand on it. Oh no, I'm sorry. 37, not 27. Oh, that was a Sauce Waxter who he's been interesting, man. Again, not going to make the roster by any stretch, but he seems to always be in the right position at the right time. Sauce Waxter's been pretty fun to watch. I think he's a practice squad guy, though, who I hope sticks around. We get 17 practice squad guys, dude, on top of 53. So there we go. 3rd and 1. Simpson under center, hands it off up the middle, and I think that's your boy Connors with about a 5-yard gain.
I don't know about my boy, but yeah. I have like watching this game.
To be fair, it wasn't Connors, it was Waters. And I won't pretend to know the Rams backups very well. So it's going to be a lot of that's number so-and-so and whatever. But All right. Well, we got 3-point ball game. 3 minutes left in the half, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Rams in Chargers territory again.
What'd you say? 3 minutes till bedtime?
Yeah. And the snap, hands off up the middle to Waters for a 2-yard gain. Stuffed again. Hey, number 91, Nick Barrett, in there again. We've called his name a few times tonight. He's been nice, and he will make the roster. By the way, he was a 5th-round pick that will make the roster for us. What's up, baby? You want to come on camera? I'm only making that joke. My wife is actively doing her hair, and so she's got it like half done right now. So I was like, "Come on camera with me." But
she got the afro going.
Well, she had the afro. She's now, I think she's braiding it. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is until it's finished.
She got a half row.
A half row. Whoa, what happened there?
That's what I said. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, it looks like someone stepped on Simpson, but they called time. Oh, I got to the 2-minute warning anyway, so I think they were trying to rush to get the play out before the 2-minute warning, and Harbaugh's looking like, no, nothing? That's funny. What's up, buddy? Oh. You want to come on? You want to come say hi to Uncle Trevor in the audience?
Is that my little nephew?
It is your little nephew who wanted nothing to do with you. Oh. Hey,
wow.
Real quick, before you leave, Trevor, I don't know if you heard this, but Trevor said, I said, Kim's got her hair half done, and he goes, oh, is it in an afro? And I said, well, it was in the afro. I think she's about to braid it. And he goes, so she's got a half row right now? So the audience wants to see your half row. We're getting lots of comments, lots of support for the half row from Kim. Well, she said no, guys.
Sorry. All 2 of our viewers, with one of them being dad.
Yeah. Also, there's not a single comment. I just wanted to. I had to convince her. All right. No, it's a good time to talk though, because I did just want to let y'all know we are at 73 viewers throughout the show tonight. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. This is already the biggest broadcast we've had, and so we're gonna keep building, man. 73 viewers, yeah, like I said, guys, we started this in February, not knowing if anyone would listen. So 73 viewers is not the biggest channel on the internet, but man, I'll tell you what, we appreciate everyone more than those big channels who get thousands and thousands of viewers, because it means a lot, because we're just starting. This is only our 3rd game that we've done. We haven't covered a real game yet, so we are very excited, and we thank y'all for tuning in and giving us the opportunity, because if we do this and no one tunes in, we're talking to each other, and it doesn't really do a lot. So.
Shit, man, I got enough of that in the 24 years I've been alive.
I sometimes forget how young you are. But, yeah. Trevor is only 24, guys.
So. 25 in a couple months when you can buy me my Deion Henley jersey.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah. Any specific color?
I'm excited, dude. I've told Lauren since we started dating when I was 22 that when I turn 25, all I want is a cake that has the scene from SpongeBob that says, you know what's funnier than 24? 25. That's all I want. I just want a cake that has that, like, you know what's funnier than 24? And then it has like two candles on it. That's all I need.
You know what I did on my 25th birthday? Fun fact is I asked out my wife on our first date on my 25th birthday.
I don't even know what I was doing. I would have been like 20 at the time.
Yep. I asked my wife on our first date. I cornered her we set her up. Me and my buddy set her up. I told her it was Josh's birthday party, and we invited her. She's like, oh, I didn't really know like Josh and I were that close, so I get invited to his birthday party. Cool. But she was interested. I knew she was interested. And so we invited her. I had my buddy send her the invite. And then after the party, I was like, hey, by the way, you want to go out with me next week? You can't turn someone down on their birthday because otherwise you're a terrible person. So
hey, hold on. We just got a comment from NV Talent that said, bolt up.
Let's go, baby. Bolt up.
Amen. Thank you, NV Talent, for commenting. We appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Bolt gang or don't bang, baby.
Hey, it's showing me NV Talent is our number 2 fan behind Dad. Who, you know what? If you can top my dad as a fan, then you've really done something. So
yeah, you got to pass Pop Sports up there.
But no, thank you for tuning in, man. Thank you for commenting. NV Talent, I assume that means Nevada, man. Let me know where you're watching from, bro. Here we go. We got Simpson under center, 3rd and 1, handoff up the middle, and he's going to pick up another first down. But I do want to hit on the positive here. Junior Colson in on another tackle all night long. All night long, the 3 names that we've said on every tackle, it feels like it's either Marlowe Wax, Junior Colson, or Nick Barrett on every tackle. So, and Colson was trying to rip the ball out. Yeah, good hit. All right, here we go. We got a 1st and 10 from the 14. Simpson drops the pass, throwing, and Marlowe Wax had good coverage. Couldn't quite break it up, but was right there on the contact, or on the ball, I should say. Oh, it didn't even count. They called timeout before the snap.
Oh, they're showing Junior Colson and Marlowe Wax right now in their linebacker battle.
Dude. It's unbelievable, man.
I mean, dude, they're so even. Junior Colson, 5 tackles, a 16-yard pick six.
Yeah.
It went away. Wax was like 6 tackles and a PBU.
Yep. It hasn't gone away on my end, so I can see it. You're right. Dude, on PFF last week, it was like I hit defense grades. Just like first thing I did was defense grades. And it was like number 1, Marlowe Wax, 92 overall. Number 2, Junior Colson, 89.2 or something. I was like,
ooh. Who's that? Who's 22?
Genesis Smith. But here we go. I'm about to see it. So I'm apparently behind. Here we go. 2nd and 5, throws to the right, and Genesis Smith gets a hand on there. I knew ahead of time. So good.
He didn't get the hand on there, but live speed, it looked like he was possibly gonna do something crazy.
No, he wasn't getting to that ball, but yeah, Genesis Smith is our 4th round pick out of Arizona, so he's been fun to watch, man. Great coverage skills, and I think the tackling's gotten better this offseason.
I like him.
From what I've seen. So he should definitely make the roster. I don't think that's even up for grabs, but
yeah, I didn't think that was in question.
Well, I mean, it's him, R.J. Mickens, and Kendall Williamson. They're trying to figure it out, but someone's going to have to get cut out of those 3 probably. But they target Smith again and Nico Reed, both of them in double coverage. So looks like we're going to get a stop, and they're coming out to kick the field goal. Love it. The red zone defense has been great. That's the good news. The downside is we've been in the red zone, or the Rams have been in the red zone all night long. Good news, our red zone defense has been great all night long. So
other than that,
I wish we could stop them from getting it.
Other than the one play with the short arms.
Which, again, I can't really dog on him. He was in good position. He just wasn't in perfect position.
Right. And it was a good throw. Simpson had a good throw on the play.
Simpson's been impressive in the preseason, man.
Yeah. He's not going to be a starter by any means, but hey.
No, but he was a 1st round pick for a reason, too. So it's not like the kid can't play. And he played at Alabama last year. So it's not like, we're not sitting here talking about like a guy like Trey Lance who's like, he was the 3rd overall pick, but he went to North Dakota State and he played 1 game his senior year of college because of COVID. So we don't know if he's any good or not. It's not that situation.
Well, we got 22 seconds to go down and score.
They're about to get a delay a game on the kickoff. Oh, okay, never mind. They just hadn't reset it. I was like, how are they getting a delay a game? Let's go.
I was like, he got 19 seconds on my screen. I don't know.
It flashed to 0, but it was the clock operators didn't do anything. They didn't reset it.
21 seconds to go score from the 30.
Dude, you're ahead of me, man. I don't know what's happening. I was like, what are you talking about? They haven't even kicked off yet. Hang on, let me refresh again, because yours seems like, if I don't refresh every so often, yours seems to just get further and further ahead of me. So next thing I know, you'll be 3 plays ahead of me.
Plugged in, buddy.
Oh, you got that fancy Wi-Fi.
I got a 50-foot Ethernet running from my daughter's room into my desktop.
See, you're at a stage of life where you can do that because your daughter doesn't climb around and eat your cords. But all right, here we go. Pass deep to the left. Is that Keandre Lambert-Smith for a big gain and got out of bounds? Also, that's DJ Ugalele at quarterback. They pulled Trey Lance before halftime.
Shoot, man, now you're ahead of me.
Eat it.
I'll refresh
Deep
you. We'll see.
corner. Very nice deep corner route by KLS, who's had a really good preseason, and I'm glad to see the injury from last week wasn't a real issue, and he's back on the field. So here we go. 1st and 10 from the 49. They're trying to get in field goal range before the half. 17 seconds to go.
Hey, man, I said they got 21 seconds, and DJ came out and
DJ to the left again, and another strike to Darius Davis down to about the 24-yard line, I think.
See, but the same thing you were saying, though, like you watch him, his head's bobbing. Like he's looking at all the.
Yeah. I think that DJ's
and he's throwing dots down the field.
So I think DJ is a better pocket passer, but that doesn't necessarily mean he's a better quarterback, and that's a hard thing to figure out. But
so far this offseason, I feel like I would say he's a better quarterback.
Maybe.
Just because Trey Lance can run does not make him a better quarterback. And this is going to be a super hot take, but that's my biggest thing with Lamar Jackson. Is everyone gets so infatuated by his running, and I'm like, he's not a running back. He's a quarterback.
I didn't know that Lamar Jackson was going to catch strays on that one from you, but I get your point for sure.
Good. Don't get me wrong. I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback.
He's got 2 MVPs.
I don't think he's
2
a top
MVPs.
5
He's like, yeah, he's good.
I don't think he's a top 5 quarterback. Everyone's saying he's a top 5. I don't think he is.
Interesting. Wow.
I don't think he, one, can stay healthy enough to claim that. Same reason Joe Burrow can't. And 2, I just don't think that he has the arm talent for it. Like, he has a good arm, but it's not – I don't know.
I don't know,
man. Yeah.
Here, let's call this play, and at halftime, I want to have that conversation.
At halftime,
all right. Oh, free rusher. Oh, no. And DJ just eats it.
Yeah.
Takes the sack.
He didn't really have much he could do on that one.
So this is where young quarterbacks have to understand the protection. And this is where I see sometimes with DJ, this is why it's a problem. He doesn't understand. We're sliding left. You got to know that there's going to be like, hey, we got a free rusher there. If he comes, my hot route is this, and I'm throwing it and not thinking twice. That's just got to happen. You got to know that.
Hey, hold on, man. Dicker's kicking.
Yes, he is. We got a 3rd and 18, 4 seconds left. Cameron Dicker's looking to make it
49 yards.
13 to 10. Was it 49 you said?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, here we go. And Dicker lines it up.
Hey.
We got good snap, good hold. Oh, no, he missed again.
He just pushed it.
Goodness gracious.
He is struggling this preseason.
Yeah, let's really hope this isn't a sign of things to come for Cam.
Yeah, way too much social media for him, apparently.
I don't know, man. Yeah, it's
he's been all over the Chargers' social media, but apparently he's not on the practice field.
I don't know, man. I mean, he's done so much that I'm not worried yet, but man, it's like it's a yellow flag here, not a red flag. No, I'm interested to hear this really quick before you cut off this this broadcast, man. Here, let me stop the screen share here so we'll get a little bigger. Let me ask you, man. You said that you don't believe then that Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson are top 5 quarterbacks. So I need you to right now give me the top 5 in order, because how are those guys not top
5? One, Dad's on my side. Dad's in the comments saying Cook Burrow.
All right, let's hear it. Go ahead. Give me your rationale. Let's have a little. It's halftime. Let's have a little debate here before you.
What has Joe Burrow done to earn that? Lamar 2 MVPs, yes. What has Burrow even done to come even close to that conversation?
Went to a Super Bowl and went to the AFC Championship game back-to-back years. Statistically, one of the top 5 quarterbacks in the league. And has been injured, yes, and I can understand if you want to. I can give you a Burrow conversation, and if you take him out, I will argue for him. But I mean, he's been to a Super Bowl and an AFC Championship and beat Mahomes at Arrowhead. And but I still want to
People
know
have beaten Mahomes at Arrowhead,
what?
including Herbert. I said plenty of people have beaten Mahomes at Arrowhead.
Not in a playoff game. That's another beast. You know that.
That's fair. Especially Arrowhead. They basically got a 12th man themselves. They're not Seattle. That's Samira in the background, Dad. That's the Hazel sound asleep.
Yes, that is Samira, my daughter, in the background screaming for her father right now. But I can't come because I'm here with y'all. So, but all right. Well, you avoided my question. I'm going to ask it again. Top 5. I want to hear it.
I'm not going to put them in any particular order because that's hard in itself. Mahomes, Allen. Biasly, I have to say Herbert up in that top 5. He's probably in the lower of the 5. I would say like 5. Okay. Trying to think. As much as because part of it too is like if you want to look at like careers, that changes everything. If we're going like current, like as much as I dog on Drake May, you have to put some respect on Drake May as well.
Not as a top 5. No, the career has to matter, dude.
Right. But also being hurt the last 4 years has to matter.
It does. It does. Okay. How about this? Why don't I give you my top 5 and let me hear what you think. All right. I think number 1 absolutely is Patrick Mahomes. Josh Allen is absolutely number 2. Yeah. People try to argue that, but Allen's never beaten Mahomes in a big game, so I'm putting Mahomes number 1. He's been to 5 of the last 7 Super Bowls. He's number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
Allen 2.
And dude came back from an ACL injury within like a month, dude. Like, what the?
Yeah.
So as I've said that from the time he like first started back when he like took over from Alex Smith, I was like, shoot, man, as much as I want to hate the Chiefs, I just can't hate Mahomes. Like,
okay, so we're talking Mahomes 1, Allen 2.
Yes.
I'm going Matthew Stafford at 3.
I feel like you have to. I don't think he has the whole career there, but especially lately, he's developed into that.
Don't get it. I know you're young, but don't get it twisted. Them Detroit stats were unbelievable. The teams he was on were bad, but he was unbelievable in Detroit. So Matthew Stafford at 3, Lamar Jackson at 4, and Joe Burrow at 5. That's Lamar Jackson's got 2 MVPs. You can't take him out of the top 5 because he had a bad year last year. Joe Burrow.
You really think Joe Burrow is better than Justin Herbert?
Do I think inherently talent-wise better? No.
Do you want to talk about Matthew Stafford being on bad teams? What do you think Herbert's had? Well, Herbert's out here stiff-arming dudes with a broken hand. Like, mentality has to matter too, dude. Like, the same reason that I will always put on the other side in a different sport, the same reason I will always put MJ over LeBron is mentality, dude. Like, mentality has to matter as well.
Okay, well, you're wrong about that too.
Not even close, dude. No. That's not even close. If you're going to try to say LeBron's better than MJ.
Oh, man. You're wrong about that too, and I can debate that till we're blue in the face. I do want to come across here and say I'm not about to get pinned while wearing his jersey as some kind of Herbert hater, first of all. But
I was wearing that because I bought it for you.
The truth is this. The truth is you can't be top 5 without a playoff win. It just can't be. All these other dudes have MVPs and Super Bowls and all these stuff. He just has to have one. He has to get to it. He has to go have one big year. And I think if he does what we expect him to do this year, there's a no doubt conversation. Because I think I got Herbert sitting at 6 without a single playoff win and without an MVP award. So
you just put Matthew Stafford at 3, dude. Like, what did he do?
He's got an MVP and a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And a Super Bowl MVP.
In his first 5 seasons, what did he do?
Oh, he threw for about 20,000 yards, just like Herbert.
I mean,
but I would not have at that point in his career put him as a top 5 guy.
What about Peyton Manning?
Peyton Manning would have been Peyton. I don't think
0-3 in playoff games.
Right, I agree. I don't think Peyton was considered top 5, but the other difference is Peyton had 2
top
MVPs.
5 of all time.
No. At that time, dude. I'm talking at that time when he was 0-3. He may not have been. I wasn't around. I wasn't super involved like I am now. But what I will say is, at that time, Peyton Manning also had 2 MVPs when he was 0-3 in playoff games. So yeah, he was 0-3 in playoff games, but he had 2 MVP awards, which counteracts some of that. Justin doesn't have that yet. Now, again, do I think he could have an MVP award and a Super Bowl trophy by the end of this year? Yeah. If he gets one of those things, is he top 5? Yeah. But right now, he's not. He doesn't have those. You just have to have a pelt on the wall. And right now, he's got 26,000 yards in 6 seasons, which is incredible. It just takes one more pelt on the wall to get to top 5, and you can't really do that. You can't put him in that conversation without that pelt on the wall. That's all I'm saying. Again, I am not going to sit here and get pinned down as a Justin Herbert hater.
Okay, back to Lamar. At what point do we start saying that his injuries are taking him out of that top 5?
Well,
because he was great the first couple years in the league. What is he doing since then, dude? Like, he's been injured every single year.
2 years ago, 2 years ago, he was an MVP finalist. Last year was a bad year. So if he has another year like last year, he will fall out. He will.
He has, though. He had like one good year in between 2 crappy years.
No. He had the year where it was like the contract. He was having a big year. He got injured at the end of the year, missed the last like 4 games of the year, but he still had a huge year. So it's not like he hasn't had enough. Now, Burrow, I'll give you, Burrow's been injured 3 years in a row, missed the playoffs 3 years in a row. I'm willing to have that conversation with Burrow, but I don't think we're at that point.
I think both Lamar of them, yes, they've done good things so far, but like, in order to be a top 5, you got to be consistent. Like Mahomes, even through injuries, is going to playoffs and everything.
Right, but after last year, you didn't even knock him down to number 2, right? Me either. So here's my thing. At last year, we don't even knock Mahomes down to number 2 behind Josh Allen. So then how are we going to knock Lamar after 1 year like last year all the way out of the top 5? I'm not there yet. That's all I'm saying. Now, again, if last year looks like this, or this year looks like last year for Lamar, he's out. If Burrow misses the playoffs 4 years in a row,
I'm not drafting Lamar or Burrow in my fantasy
league. Okay.
You can have them. We're in the same league. You can have both of them.
I was like, we're in the same league, and that sounds like your mistake.
Dad hates Burrow. Dad, we know you hate Burrow.
Is Dad in the chat here? I'm not looking at the chat. Hang on. Let me see.
Someone else popped in. Blake came in to talk crap on us for Chargers being down at halftime in a preseason game.
I like it, Blake. He said the Chargers are little, bro. I like that.
I mean, fair enough, man. Like, it's gotta. We understand having a favorite team, having a little LA love. Like, that's cool.
You know, man. Not only do I understand, I'm a Clippers fan, so I'm kind of a fan of the little brother LA franchise in football and basketball. So I'm a Chargers and a Clippers fan. So yeah, call me little bro. It's not the first time. So, but yeah, hey, I'm glad you're with us. We love having the Rams fans here with us. So bolt the heck up. And you know what? It can be the Rams house until week 8 when we come in and crush y'all then. But for now, we can be friends. It's preseason. But no, I'm loving that. Loving the comments. Y'all keep them coming. Let us know. I know I said it. Let us know where y'all are watching from. Let's see. Well, Dad said ask Nick, right? Because he knows that's my – I'm looking through. That's ridiculous. Yeah. Tell Dad if he wants to keep making comments, he can come on the podcast and talk rather than leaving him in my comment section.
Dude, for a while, I thought Brock Purdy was going to be a top 5 quarterback.
Nah, can't be.
Like, for a while back, like when he was Mr. Irrelevant or whatever his name was.
I'm shocked. The name that you threw out that shocks me is that after 1 year, you're willing to put Drake May in that top 5 conversation.
I don't love Drake May. I went on a whole rant about Drake May. I think he's a system quarterback, and I don't think he was an MVP, but I think he could sneak in at like the 5th best quarterback.
Well, the 5th best quarterback, I feel like that's a contradiction what you just said. The 5th best quarterback in the league is not a system quarterback. Like, that's a kind of a hard for me to make sense.
Who else are you going to put in there? Jalen Hurts?
Oh, no. I mean, my 6 and 7 were pretty simple. It was Herbert. I feel like I'm missing somebody. I got Herbert at 6, Dak at 7.
And I say, I mean, there's Dak.
That was the next one that came to my mind. Let me see, because I feel like I am missing somebody that's like super obvious should be. Let me Google here top 10 because ESPN did a list that I didn't fully agree with, but
shoot, man, I thought CJ was gonna be up there too.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I would have no, I have it right. So I would have Herbert at 6. So if it's me, I would have Herbert at 6, Dak Prescott at 7, Jared Goff at 8. Would probably be me, and then I would probably go Drake May 9, Caleb Williams at 10. So that's probably. Jaden Daniel got hurt in his second NFL season and missed most of the year. I like Jaden, but I don't know. I mean, you got all these injury concerns about all these other guys. I have that about Jaden.
I just really like Jaden Daniels, honestly. Just awful.
Oh, if Jaden has a year this year like he did his rookie year, like he's right there.
Yeah.
And same thing for Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams didn't have a great first year in the league, but he had a good second year. So if Caleb pops this year, he's in that conversation. So, I mean, there's some of that to be said for sure. I don't understand you and Dad hating on Burrow so much. I'm not a Burrow fan per se, but like, I think it's hard to say he's not like really, really freaking good, and the league's better with him in it. So,
all right,
but y'all keep them coming, man.
It was a good first half of football. That's a Ty Simpson top 5. Hey man, if he wants to throw balls like he was tonight, like he's playing well right now. I mean, I know it's against backups and stuff, but
yeah, I love it. Dad said Ty Simpson top 5. That's funny, man. All right, and he said I don't want him on the podcast because he'd cook me. I've had you on the podcast. You've never cooked me. That's fine. So, anyways, right.
That's who we're forgetting is freaking Bo Nix.
I didn't forget. Bo Nix doesn't belong in the top 10, much less top 5 conversation.
He's at least top 10. As much as I want to.
I'm not having a conversation about Bo Nix in the top 15. Bo Nix is assistant quarterback.
I would put Nix over May for sure.
All right, that's fair.
Okay.
Over. I'm sorry. No, I just realized what you said because I was trying to get the game set up. You said Nix over Drake May?
Yes.
You and Dad are on drugs tonight. I don't know. It's too late for y'all. Y'all, it's past your bedtime. You're getting dumb. That's crazy.
Past my bedtime. It was a good first half of football. Sad we're ending it this way, but whatever.
Speaking of which, we talked through the whole halftime there. We didn't go through any of the stats, but the Rams are kicking off to the Chargers right now. And big boy Mavis is kicking off, and we are returning, catching the ball at the 5-yard line. I can't tell who's taking the – oh, big return up to the 48-yard line with a couple flags on the play, so I'm not sure if this is coming back.
All right, man. I'm going to leave the second half to you.
All right. Well, hey, thank you for coming on, bro. I appreciate you doing this, and look forward to doing some games in the regular season with you. But until then, I'll cover the post game and have a good night. What was that?
I said, when it's not 10:30 at night.
Yeah, for sure. So, all right, man. Well, I love you, sir, and have a good day at work tomorrow.
All right, see you. Bolt up. Peace out.
Bolt up. All right. Trevor's out. I'm on my own. Don't tell him the podcast is getting better now. But all right, here we go. No. So, let's see. Let me make sure all this is set up with him leaving. We didn't get screwed up here. All right, here we go. So it is 1st and 10. DJ under center, play action, rolling out to his left, finds a tight end. Looks like Pachuzzi. No, I'm not. That's Swoboda. I can never pronounce this guy's name right, but holy crap, guys! Hey, I want to tell y'all thank you. 177 views so far. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We are keeping up with these as we go. So this is not a monetized channel, so we can't do any of the super chat stuff. But so I'm reading off your comments. But for now, man, make sure you subscribe and help us out like that. We really appreciate it. That DJ play action rolls to the right, finds Swabita again. And we got a 3rd and 1. About a 7-yard pass to the right. Swoboda is how they're saying his name on the broadcast. I wasn't 100% sure. Took a big hit, too. Good job there, taking the shot, getting back up. But, all right, this is an area we got to get better tonight. The Chargers are 0 for 2 on 3rd down, so would love to see us cash one in right here. DJ lines it up in the shotgun with a running back to his left. Sends a tight end in motion. And pitch to the left. Cuts it back. Almost to the 1st down. Johnson fights hard. I don't know if he got it, but a great second effort because he got stuffed and kept fighting for more. And he did get it. Great job by Amar Johnson fighting for yardage right there. That's big time right there. All right. DJ Uyunglele. Y'all, someone's got to learn how to say this guy's name, man, because I don't know. I don't think the broadcasters know. I think we're all making it up as we go. But DJ U. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We picked up our first down of the night. And DJ in the pistol fires to the left. Miscommunication between the receiver and the quarterback. Looks like they didn't know where it was going to be. Jaquay Jackson never got his head around, and that ball was already by him before he did. So, all right, here we go. We got a 2nd and 10. Travis Burke getting a lot of reps at left tackle again tonight, which I love seeing him get a ton of reps because after this, he won't get as many because Alt and Slater are going to get all of them. But here we go. So, in the pistol, 2nd and 10. And fakes the handoff, fires a quick pass out to the back for a 1st down. He did, maybe. Depends on where they spot him. Looks like he did step out, so it's going to be a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. I thought he was able to stretch, but I couldn't see on the TV copy here where he actually did step out at. Oh, yeah, he did step out. Okay. So we got a 3rd and 1. Let's see. Here we go. All right. 3rd and 1, and they got a bunch set to the right. Handoff left, and that's going to be another 1st down for Amar Johnson, who's looked really, really good tonight. Big first game for Amar Johnson and a really good 3rd game. I haven't checked the stats for him yet. I might have to do that in just a second here on the next commercial break. But Amar Johnson has popped, and he's looking good. So whatever the last week was for the entire running game, seems like they've cleaned up a lot of it, and I'm really liking what I see from this running game tonight. It's been very impressive for them. Here we go. DJ under center again. There's a lot of under center work, which I like. And fakes the handoff, rolls to the right, got pressure on him, was able to get the pass away, and just barely over the head of the receiver, incomplete. I think that was Bradley, who caught the touchdown pass last week. All right, let's see where we're at here. There we go. They're showing a lot of highlights from last week. So, all right, we got a 2nd and 10 right now. DJ in the shotgun, running back to his right. Not a fake handoff. That was an actual handoff. And Amar Johnson stiff arms him into oblivion. What a stiff arm. Amar Johnson looks so good tonight, y'all. He looks so good tonight. Great block by Travis Burke, opening the lane. And then just stiff arms him. Great job by Amar Johnson here. And good blocking by the wide receiver out there. Number 81. I'm not 100% sure who that is off the top of my head, but I think that's Dalevon Campbell. But here we go. We got a 3rd and 2, though. Got to pick this one up. Sends a receiver in motion. Handoff up the middle. Amar Johnson easily picks it up. Getting grabbed by the face mask. It's got to be a face mask. There is a flag on the play, but it doesn't seem to be in the area where I saw the face mask. Looks like it might be a holding on the Chargers, which I want to see it again because I thought I saw a face mask. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, they called a face mask on the Chargers. I don't know that I've ever really seen a face mask called on the offensive team. Number 73. Oh, wow. Yeah. How is that not a face mask on the other side, though? Interesting. So Alex Harkey, offensive lineman for the Chargers, gets called for a face mask on the interior. He got his hand up and he grabbed the mask. But they don't call when Amar Johnson got his head ripped to the side there. So I don't disagree. I saw the face mask, and Harkey did. It's just weird to see an offensive lineman get called for a face mask. It was valid, but why is that not offsetting? Interesting. Well, we got a quick little pass up to DeRozier for about a 8-yard gain. It's going to be 4th down. Chargers are going to punt right here. All right, hang on one second. Harbaugh's giving it to Harkey right now, man. Like, how do you get a face mask? You're an offensive lineman. Get your hands out of there. There we go. All right, J.K. Scott with the punt. And looks like it's a decent punt. Good hang time. Woo, man. The returner for the Rams slipped on that play. All right, well, let's take a minute here because I want to check these stats. Oh, and I did – here, sorry, guys. I forgot to put this back up after halftime. So we'll put the ticker back up here on ESPN. Let me make sure I'm locked in. Yeah, all right, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at these stats. So it's showing me Amar Johnson 28 yards, but I want to see the full box. So the running game is what I'm interested in here. 5 carries, 28 yards for Amar Johnson. Been nice. 4 for 22 for Lance. 1 for 15 on a jet sweep for Darius Davis. Kamani Vidal, 3 for 9. And then Herbert, 1 for 0. I think that was, I don't know what that was. I don't remember because we had an issue at the beginning, so I might have missed that play. But Herbert, 2 for 3 for 74 yards. Obviously, he dropped that big bomb to Quentin Johnson, and they pulled him out of the game. Saw what they needed to see. Trey Lance was 0 for 2 in the passing game, man. Trey Lance, 0 for 2. Let me reiterate that. Did not complete a pass tonight. He did have 22 yards rushing, but just didn't look very good. Again, 3rd week in a row. DJU, he's 6 for 9 for 67 yards, and did take a sack, so that's all right. And then the receiving numbers: QJ got the 65-yard bomb, KLS 1 for 21, Darius Davis 1 for 20. So no one's really caught more than 1 pass all night. So they've spread it out amongst a lot of guys, but obviously the big ones there: Davis, Lambert Smith, and Quentin Johnson. So not a bad. Overall, like I said, the offense it's been a clean operation tonight. And that's what I like. Hasn't been a lot of nonsense. A face mask by your guard isn't ideal. That's not great. But overall, pretty good night for the Bolts offense. It's been a clean operation. Again, Herbert just dropping a handoff will probably never happen again. That's just a weird play. Glad it happened in the preseason, not a regular game. That's a game changer for sure. And then he turns right around, clears it, throws a 65-yard pass, and is good to go. So I don't have an issue with the offense tonight. Defense has been not great inside from the 20 to the 20, but in the red zone, the defense has been great, man. They've really done a lot of, they've stopped them a lot, held them to field goals, got a 4th down stop in the red zone. So really good job. I'm really happy with what I've seen from the defense tonight. And the offense has been good too. So I'm liking this performance. Being down 13-7, my biggest red flag of the night is Cameron Dicker missing a kick for the 3rd week in a row. So that concerns me. But here we go. Let's get back to it. So it is 1st and 10, and there's a handoff to the left. Junior Colson once again in on the tackle, getting a lot of runway tonight. I really hope this guy makes the roster. I'm rooting for Junior Colson, man. I loved him coming out of Michigan. I really, really, really am rooting for him and want to see him make this roster. So that's kind of where I'm at here. Also, 209 viewers, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight. This has been the biggest broadcast by far. So thank y'all. This has been amazing. We got a pass to the right to is that Klein again? Or Claire? Sorry, not Klein. Claire. It wasn't even him anyway. He's 86, not 83. But pass to the tight end, and we are looking at a 3rd down now. Cut this back to live. There we go. Super, super cool sitting here. I'm not hearing all of it because I have the volume so low because I want to make sure you guys aren't hearing the volume on the broadcast. But Joe Ortiz is being interviewed by Dan Fouts right now in the booth, which is really cool. We'll have to go back and watch and listen to that later. But, oh, good. Come on, man. Rodney Shelley just didn't hit the quarterback out of bounds. He was afraid to get a penalty. And the quarterback kind of faked him out and thought he was acting like he was stepping out and then took an extra 10 yards on him. That's a rookie mistake, man. Shelley's got to just hit him and force him out on that one. That would have been a 4th down or a 3rd down stop, I should say. And instead they pick up a 1st. I hate that rule because you can't hit the quarterback and you don't want to get the flag there. But if you don't, then they do stuff like that. So it sucks, but got to just push him out. Good pressure by the Chargers. Didn't see who's on it, but forces an errant throw and incomplete. They got a new quarterback in there. Simpson's out of the game, but whoever that other quarterback is, he took a shot on that one. They're talking about the Chargers. I didn't realize this. Dan Fouts just said that the Chargers have one of the oldest defenses in the NFL, which I didn't realize, but it makes sense. You got guys like Khalil Mack and Derwin James, and some guys have been around for a while. So, all right, here we go. We got a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops. Oh, no, it was not a fake handoff. It was an actual handoff. They got me twice on that, man. These quarterbacks have gotten me twice, so that's my bad. 2-yard gain, and we now have a 3rd and 8. Let me see who this quarterback is for the Rams because I don't actually know. This is Matthew Caldwell, so he's going to have the ball a lot, so I just got to know that name. Here we go. All right, we got so Matthew Caldwell is the quarterback we're talking about here. 3rd and 8, and Caldwell under a ton of pressure. Kendall Williamson on the blitz. Oh, and there's a not picked off. Waxter got a hand on it, couldn't haul in. Flags all over the field. I got to assume it's a holding. Chargers had like 3 guys who had a shot at the quarterback. Yeah. Holding, penalties declined. It's going to be 4th down, and the Rams are going to punt. But they got a lot of pressure with that blitz, man. That was We got Devontae Ross back to return, fighting to make a roster somewhere. So this is what we're looking at this point. It's the second half of the 3rd preseason game. You're watching a lot of guys who are just fighting to make a roster, if not with the Chargers somewhere. Really, really bad punt. The punter shanked it, and we're going to get the ball at like the 46-yard line. So that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So let's check these stats here. So I went through the I looked at the wrong thing. I went through the box score and checked the individual stats. Let's see how we're doing as a team. Team stats so far. We got the Rams got 14 first downs. Chargers got 8. 199 total yards for the Rams, 203 for the Chargers. So pretty even game so far. Like I said, the things that make this game different are the Herbert drop that led to a field goal, and then just Cameron Dicker missing a field goal. I think you take those 2 mistakes out, and you're looking at a 10-10 game. So that makes sense to me. It's 13-7, but it feels like a very even back-and-forth game. Both teams are evenly matched. So passing The Rams have thrown much more. They're 19 for 26, and the Chargers are 8 for 14. And the rushing attempts, we've only attempted 14 rushing plays, but we got 74 yards versus they've attempted 22 for 76. So our rushing has been explosive. We've averaged 5.3 yards a carry tonight. The biggest thing I'm seeing here that's a concern is these penalties. Right here, if y'all can see my mouse, we got 3 for 30, and they got 0 penalties whatsoever. So that's kind of what I would focus on if I'm just looking at these stats based on what I've seen tonight. But let me click back over to the Gamecast right there. Boom. All right, sick. All right. So, hey, here's the hard part of the preseason, man. We are grinding through the hard part right here, right now. Third quarter, we got to find stuff to talk about with players who aren't going to be on the roster. But this is important, and here's why. And here's what we can focus on here. These are not the starters, but what we're going to focus on is these guys who are on the field who maybe are making our practice squad or maybe being the last guy on the roster. I think most of those guys are gone. We're looking at most of these guys being practice squad guys right now. But DJU, under center, hands it off to Amar Johnson again, who's having a really good night. Fights for a second and third effort. What should have been about a 3-yard gain ends up as a 8-yard gain, maybe 9. So really nice job there by Amar Johnson. He's been awesome, man. He's been awesome tonight. Really have loved watching him run the football. He's a physical runner, got some speed, and he just doesn't quit. He fights for every inch, man. So really good job there by him. 2nd and 1, so that was a 9-yard gain. He's out of South Dakota State. He's only 23 years old. I really hope he sticks around on our practice squad. And they send the guy in motion. Looks like pressure's coming from the right side. And he does get this ball. Amar Johnson to the right. Going to be right at the line to gain. They do give him a first down. Oh, wow. No, they signaled first down. And then they called it back. So now it's a 3rd and inches. I thought he did get it. That's shocking to me. That's all right. All right, here we go. Oh, are they? No, it is 3rd and 1. Sorry, the broadcast had it wrong the whole time. It is 3rd and 1. Here we go. DJ in the shotgun. No one in the backfield. Empty set. Drops. Looks to the right. The receivers get. Oh no. Daylevon Campbell's in a ton of pain. As he goes to make his break here, he starts limping, and then they throw the ball to him. He tries to fight for the ball and immediately goes down. Oh, no, that sucks. Yeah, that doesn't look good. That's a non-contact injury to the lower body. I don't know. He didn't immediately reach for a knee or an ankle or anything like that. So I don't know where, but he's limping. It's clearly in his leg somewhere. Yeah, that's tough. That's not good. Oh, let's lock that back in. All right, here we go. So tough right there. Really hate to see that for Daylevon Campbell, who has had a lot of. I mean, he was a guy who wasn't going to make the roster, but he, again, could make the practice squad. So don't want to see him go down right now. That sucks. All right. As Trevor said earlier, Trevor and I have seen the exact same NFL celebrations ad and flag football ad about 300 times over this preseason, man. I think they do need to get some new commercials, but every commercial break, man, is just full of these same ads back to back to back. So been a little tough, and we're at a point now where it's tough to filibuster through the commercial breaks. But we're doing our best. We're going to fight through it. And the good news is the next time we stream, we won't have this problem because it'll be week 1. It'll be real football. And so we should have a lot more to talk about, and we'll be able to go through the other games and how the Raiders and the Chiefs and the Broncos are doing, and we'll go through some other scores, other highlights, things like that. So there's going to be more going on. So if you're watching this, you're like, man, this guy is not talking much. I'm trying. It will get better as we go into the regular season. And Trevor and I do have Sunday tickets, so we will be able to pull up all the games, and we'll have all of them, so I can, if there's a big play in another game, I can kind of just quickly throw it out there, what happened with it, So I am very excited about our setup and how we're going to be able to do things with this. But, oh, no. Sorry, guys. They just cut back onto the broadcast. I didn't mean to just jump in. Daylon Campbell's not putting any weight on that leg, and he's being carried off the field by 2 trainers. Yeah, he's not putting any weight on that left leg. That looks really bad. I don't want to speculate, but that looks really, really bad. It's right there. He hyperextends the knee and then just starts limping, and he got hands on the football, continued to fight to make sure it wasn't an interception. But we got a 4th and 1. Let's get to this. 4th and 1. DJ under center, and QB sneak to the right. DJ Ugalele. First down. Wow. I didn't realize DJ was so big. He's 6'4", 250, and they use that frame to go get it right there. So, great job by DJ. Backtracking real quick to the Daylon Campbell injury there, is that when he planted, the knee kind of hyperextended, and then you see him go down and not be able to put weight on it. So, as football fans, we've seen that too many times. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what I think it is, but I think we all know what it looks like. So that's not good. But, DeRozier. Big time run for DeRozier, I don't know. But about a 13-yard gain for him. Nice cutback. Good block there by a receiver, Jaquay Jackson, to spring him. So that's a really good job. And the kick-out block by Harkey. Very nicely done by Alex Harkey and Jaquay Jackson to spring that block. Or spring that run, sorry. DJ under center, hands it off. DeRozier to the left, another big gain. Another first down and another 12 yards for Gregory DeRozier. I'm going to just call him DeRozier, man. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Y'all can correct me in the comments. That's fine. But another good run behind. I think that's Branson Taylor he's running behind there. Sorry, I don't know all the backup linemen's numbers, so I think that's who it was, but not 100% sure. I might be wrong on who it was. So if you are watching the game and seeing us, then by all means let me know that I missed it, but that's okay. To the left, hands off to Rozier again, and absolutely smothered in the backfield. Or right at the line of scrimmage, I should say. Oh, that's Kaltenberger, number 68. And that was actually Kaltenberger who sprung the last one there. So, this is something I want to talk about right now as I'm looking. All of these guys are guys I expect to not make the roster, except for one guy who's in the huddle who I had making the roster on my final 53. And then Chris Rim came out today before the game after I'd already put out my final 53-man prediction, and I had Trevor Penning on the roster. Chris Rim, the Chargers reporter for ESPN, didn't have him making the roster and had the Chargers keeping 9 offensive linemen. Now I'm watching this game tonight, and I'm seeing Trevor Penning in the game as the only guy who I had on the roster who's playing this late into the game, which tells me Trevor Penning may not be safe to make this roster. Like I said, I predicted him to make it, and I might be wrong here, and I might look bad for being wrong. Chris Rim has some inside information. He's at the media practices, all that stuff. He talks to Harbaugh and these guys in the press conferences. He predicted Trevor Penning getting cut, and I'm beginning to think that I was wrong and Trevor Penning is going to get cut. Oh, my. As I was having that conversation there, DJU throws a pass to the corner. Jaquay Jackson looked like he was open, but he stopped his feet and couldn't make up the rest of the ground. Tried to dive to get the last little bit of room, and rather than just continuing to run, not great ball placement there, but also not the – no, yeah. I take that back. That's not on Jaquay at all. That is actually 100% on DJ. Just slightly overthrew him. So we got Dicker coming out for a kick here at a 34-yard attempt. Come on, Cam. Let's knock this one through, man. Make everyone feel good real quick. And that's easy money right down the middle. All right. Good job there, Cameron Dicker. Cam is all smiles like he hasn't missed a kick in his whole life. So that's one thing about being a kicker, man. You got to have a short memory of some of that stuff. You miss one, you smile, you go make the next one. So Cameron's doing a good job, but we're now down 13-10 in this game. One thing I can guarantee you is this game will not go to overtime, and it will not end in a tie. So they won't be kicking a field goal to try to tie it and send it to overtime at the end of the game. They'll go for it every chance they can. But right now we're 13-10, and we're on a commercial break. With that, I want to take this opportunity to thank the 255 viewers who have tuned into tonight's broadcast. Really appreciate y'all. And I would ask y'all if you would do me a favor, make sure we are not a monetized account. So we don't do super chats. We don't do any of that stuff. I'm not asking you for a dime of your money, but I am asking you if you enjoyed our broadcast tonight, if you would do us a favor and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of the content we're putting out. And, man, do us that favor, and that's all we can ask for tonight. If you've enjoyed the broadcast at all, hit the subscribe button. Help us out. It means the world to Trevor and I trying to get this thing to a place. Obviously, we would like to get monetized and make a little money for doing what we're doing. But also, we want to build a community of fans who have a safe, family-friendly spot to tune into Chargers content, where you're not going to hear us cussing. You're not going to hear us talking about all kinds of nonsense. This is really important for us to build. It's the Bolt Fan podcast. And the biggest thing is for us is we wanted it to be for the family. We have our family. You'll see me bring my kids on camera sometimes. And Trevor brings his daughter on camera. It's a family event and a family affair for us. And so we wanted to make it family friendly. All of the guests we bring on, you'll never hear a guest dropping swear words or making, sexual innuendos or jokes that are not good for your kids. It's just something that we find very important and very valuable in this society with, where a lot of it as parents, we don't have a lot of content that we can watch, not just football related, but like even on TV and commercials even, or just where it's like I can't watch stuff with my kids. And so we want to be a family-friendly podcast. And that's our whole mission here. So if you're with that, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button, help us out, help us get to our goals. And and with that, we got a safe space for you to tune in and listen to Chargers football and get all the content that we can offer. So with that being said, thank you to 262 people who tuned in now. So it means the world. And I'll be honest with you, our biggest broadcast was 55 before this. So 260 blows me away. We just started in February, and we want to grow beyond being family friendly. I will tell you this about myself. I am as motivated and as highly competitive of a person as you'll ever meet. So not only do I want to keep it family friendly, I still want to put out good content. I still want to be the absolute best channel on the internet. I want to be the best at what we do. And so I want to thank y'all for giving us the opportunity to do that and helping us get to this place of being able to compete with some of these bigger channels. Now, some of the Chargers channels, I don't consider competition. I consider them, we're all a team. We're doing the same thing. I listen to all those guys. I was a fan before I was a creator, and I'm a fan of people like The Director. I'm a fan of the Locked On Chargers podcast. I listen to the Bolt Bros and guys like that. So there's others. Those are the ones that are coming to my mind right away. But no competition with those guys, but I do want to be the best, and we want to celebrate the Chargers, who are a great team to root for. So if y'all can help us out, that's my spiel. I won't give it again. Thank you for all this. Thank you for tuning in. Hit the subscribe button. Like this podcast so it helps the algorithm out. Now let's get back to some Chargers football. So with that, I did miss the kickoff, but looks like they kicked it out of bounds. So the Rams got really good field position here. And I turned my volume off. Oh, that's why. Got it. All right. Sorry. All right. Oh, big run by the Rams off to the left side. And I'm not sure who missed the tackle or where the containment was broken, but that ended up being about a 30-yard gain for the Rams off tackle to the left. Yeah, they blitzed to the inside, and then they just left to contain on the outside. So the running back was able to bounce it out there and go make a play. All right. We got – that was a gain of 19. So we are now looking at the Rams are now at our 27-yard line again. And sorry, guys. All this energy drink's getting me. Someone jumped. It looked like the Chargers are pointing at the Rams are pointing at the Chargers. Yeah. Neutral zone infraction, defense number 95. I'm not 100% sure who 95 is on our roster. Sorry, guys. Let's pull it up because this is the joy of preseason. Jacoby and Guillory jumped on that one. Which, not going to lie to you, he's not popped at all during camp. Not a guy who's probably even going to be on our practice squad. So that's probably not something we got to worry too much about. 1st and 5 for the Rams on the 23-yard line. And hands off up the middle. Both teams really just trying to run the ball, run the clock, get this over with. Andre Carter giving a little shove to the lineman here. Harbaugh and Ryan Ficken seemingly having a tough conversation on the sidelines. Harbaugh seems very, very frustrated. J.K. Scott, after the bad punt last week that led and the no tackle, just kicked the ball out of bounds. They're trying to give him some reps on the kickoffs, which Cameron Dicker normally – oh, my goodness, while I'm talking, a false start on the Rams. I was like, it's getting sloppy out here now. This looks like the second half of a third preseason game. But what I was going to say there was after a bad punt and a bad tackle attempt, or a no tackle attempt by J.K. Scott, now they gave him a chance to do some kickoff work, and he kicks it out of bounds. And right after that, Jim Harbaugh is having an animated conversation, to say the least, with Ryan Ficken, our special teams coordinator. So I'm not saying that J.K. Scott is in the doghouse, but we should probably watch that because Harbaugh called him out in a presser last week, and now they just don't seem to be on the same page right now with the specialists. With that being said, after the penalty, there's a handoff to the left, and I'm trying to see what that was for a gain. There looks like a 6-yard gain. It was 1st and 15, so now we're at a 2nd and 9. Oh, this is a bad time for my internet. There we go. All right. I thought my internet was going to cut out. We're about to lose the game. All right, here we go. So it is a 2nd and 9, and looks like they're not going to run a play. All right, that is the end of the third quarter. We have 1 quarter left of Chargers preseason football. I'm trying to see who Harbaugh was talking to on the sideline. Harbaugh's animated tonight. Now, I mean, Harbaugh is just an animated person, so maybe he's not even upset right now. But he does seem a little extra animated on the sidelines right now, which is interesting because most of these guys aren't even going to be on the roster anyway. So I'm shocked he's kind of so into this, but I mean, not that I expect anything less from him. So yeah, but very interesting stuff going on the sideline there. That's probably the most interesting part of the game right now. With that being said, I didn't respond to my dad's last comment. Apparently, Trevor is bringing his daughter to my dad tomorrow. So my dad is siding with Trevor on is Joe Burrow a top 5 quarterback, which I'm blown away is even a conversation. Of course, Joe Burrow is top 5. But anyways. All right, guys, we got 15 minutes of football to get through. I'm sweating. I'm tired. My room is hot. But we're fighting through, man. This is 15 minutes of what I would assume will probably be some fairly sloppy football from a lot of guys who are going to be driving for Amazon soon. But we're still it's still football. And having football is better than not having football. So I'm choosing to celebrate. I'm choosing to be excited. I'm choosing to lock in right now and tune into this for the next 15 minutes of ball. And I do want to check the stream real quick. Let me double check because I am streaming this event both on our YouTube page, but I'm actually also streaming on my personal Facebook page. So I am curious if this is I just want to check to make sure this is actually going through. All right, cool. Perfect. All right, we're good. 15 minutes of football left to go. And sweet. All right, so we got Matthew Caldwell in the shotgun, 2nd and 9 inside the red zone on the 14-yard line. And he throws to the left towards the end zone, incomplete. There we go. Incomplete to Tyler Scott. Yeah, really good. The Chargers just absolutely sat on that. They played it perfect. Good work there. 3rd down and 9 to go from the 14-yard line. Again, another opportunity. Chargers in the red zone playing good red zone defense. Looks like they had an issue with the spotting of the ball. There we go. All right, here we go. And Caldwell in the shotgun. Running back to the right, looking right, throws to a tight end who gets tackled on the play. Great tackle there by number 50 for the Chargers. I'm not 100% sure again. I think that's Carter. That's Amani Johnson, who has had some flashes. That's another one. Good play there by Amani Johnson. Done some really good things throughout this preseason. So, all right, 4th and 3. The Rams are going for it. And Caldwell in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops, throws over the middle, and touchdown Rams. But there is a flag on the play in the end zone. It looked like the Chargers DB was holding him. Oh, there's one flag in the end zone and one in the backfield. I was going to say, there we go. Okay, sorry guys, I was listening there to get the clarity so I can give y'all what's. So we got a roughing the passer on number 91, Nick Barrett. Oh, that's a weak roughing the passer call. He took one step and he clearly pulled up, didn't even knock the guy over. Oh, he tripped over somebody else. That's insane. I mean, it was a touchdown anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But that is a really, really weak roughing the passer penalty on Nick Barrett there. I don't like that at all. So whatever. Terrible call, but the rookie's in there putting pressure on him again. So I'm considering that a positive, not a negative, despite the penalty. They enforce half the distance on the PAT. So, he's kicking from the 10-yard line, and it doesn't really matter. So that is a touchdown for the Rams. Like I said, pressure up the middle for Nick Barrett again. That's what I'm focusing on. Nick Barrett put a good hit on him, but he pulled up and he kind of lowered his shoulder. But Barrett is 300-plus pounds, so lowered his shoulder, and as he tried to pull up, just couldn't quite stop. So no big deal. That's a 20-10 Rams lead. And like I said, this game, there's no chance this game's going to overtime. Neither team will let it. So my guess is the Rams will walk out as the winner of the game. That means exactly nothing to me. But I would love to see this offense go down and get another touchdown and just have one more solid drive and let DJU hopefully at least make a push for this backup job, man, because Trey Lance was 0 for 2. didn't complete a pass tonight, guys. He just wasn't good again. So I really hope that they give DJU a chance. I don't think they will. I think it's going to be Trey Lance. You got to follow the money in the NFL, and Trey Lance paid to be the backup. DJU is not. It's that simple. Trey Lance has a trait that is just something that DJ doesn't have, and he runs better than most quarterbacks in the league who are starters. And that running game is a threat, which I think gives him an edge. And then finally, the last thing that gives him an edge is that he was drafted by the 49ers. And the year he was drafted by the Niners, on the offensive staff, a guy who had a lot of say was Mike McDaniel. So don't be surprised if Trey Lance just gets the job because he was going to get the job pretty much no matter what. I'm going to grab this really fast. I apologize for those of you who saw me get way up close to the camera. Just had to grab my water. I've been drinking an energy drink all night. But I'm going to sip on some water now and try to be a little healthier than drinking my Ghost, which, by the way, I feel like as often as I drink Ghost on this podcast, I should be getting a sponsorship deal from them any minute now, as much as I drink them in my everyday life. But man, here we go. So man. All right, we're about to receive a kickoff. And once again, thank you to now what is 323 viewers on this podcast. Man, it means so much. Honestly, I could cry. It makes me blown away that y'all listen to us. So thank you for that. With that being said, we have got a touchback on the kickoff. 14 minutes, 14 seconds to go in the preseason before we get to focus on week one and some real football. So, all right, got to stretch it up. All right, it's getting late. It's about 9:30 my time. So when I'm done here, I got to put the kids to bed and do a post-game report. But so it's getting a little late. I'm getting a little tired. I'm feeling the weight of it. But we're going to grind through it. I mean, and it's a grind, but I appreciate it. Y'all are here, 330 people. So I'm here with y'all. So here we go. DJ Ukulele under center from the 35 after the touchback. And fakes a handoff left, throws middle. Catch made by, I can't tell who made the catch, but number 87, Jennings. Great throw by DJ. That is, holy crap. 87's not even on the roster. So 87, whoever he is, didn't even make it to the Chargers official page there. So, but all right, here we go. And we got, so the Chargers have the ball on the Rams 41-yard line. DJ under center and play action, rolls right, throws to Jennings again, who's up for a 9-yard gain. Once again, I don't know who this is. Trying to see if maybe he had a different number. I can find the name Jennings anywhere here, but I cannot. So I don't know. Here we go. We got the ball on the 34-yard line. Sends Swoboda in motion. Sends another tight end in a different direction. This is McDaniel's offense is crazy. And hands off to DeRozier, who bounces off 2 tackles. And house call from 34 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Very nice. Very nice run by DeRozier. Yep, outside zone, and he was able to cut it back. Great block by Harkey. Harkey's the man out in front who springs that thing. Great job, Alex Harkey on the block. Touchdown, Chargers. And we're actually going to go for 2 just to guarantee there's no overtime here. So it's 20-16. Chargers lining up in a 2-point conversion. And the Rams call timeout as they have to defend this 2-point conversion. Let's see where we're at here. Oh, no. I lost my own stream on YouTube here. There we go. There we go. All right. Here we go. So we got a 2-point conversion. DJ in the shotgun, fakes the handoff, looking middle, and finds Swoboda for the 2-point conversion. It's great work by the Chargers offense. Great run by Gregory DeRozier. I don't know, man. I keep saying his name wrong, but he keeps making plays. So, got to show love. And we are now in a 20-18 ball game with 12 minutes and 52 seconds to go. Very nice. Very nice. Love it. Speaking of things that I love, we're up to 350 views on this show tonight, on this broadcast. Thank y'all so much. It means the world. Make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our content. I will be putting out a post-game report immediately after this, and it'll post tomorrow. I'll record it tonight. It'll post tomorrow morning, so make sure you subscribe so you get the post-game report. And if you go check the channel, by the way, I just put out my prediction for the 53-man roster. I'm curious to see how I did. Last year when I did it, 51 out of 53 right. I don't think I did as good this year. I'm a little nervous. Some things came out right after I posted it that made me a little hesitant, but we'll see. So I'm curious. I already put it out. I'm not going back on it. I'm not changing it now, but if I could, I probably would. I'll just say that. So 351, thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. It means the world to us, and we will keep it rolling here. So it is another commercial break. So you know what? Here's what we're going to do. I know I just said we're going to keep going. Let me pause the stream for just a moment to be 100% honest with you, because I got to go to the bathroom, and it's been too long. So I'm going to run to the restroom, and we're going to take a quick pause and be right back. Oh, all right, and we are back. We're back. I had to run quickly. It's been 3 hours or 2.5 hour long broadcast here that I've been. I started setting up about an hour before that, so had to go to the bathroom. I apologize, but we kicked off right there, and the Rams returned it back to the 31-yard line. A bunch of these are names that none of us know right now, but we're gonna keep pushing through this for the rest of this game here. All right. They are advertising our week 1 game versus the Arizona Cardinals. Oh, that is another big news for those of y'all who subscribe to our channel. I personally live here in Phoenix, and I have secured a friend of mine to come onto the show as a Cardinals expert, because he's a diehard Cardinals fan and understands that team. So I am super excited to be announcing that right now. So make sure, again, like everything, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss it. But we will be recording that on the 10th, right before the game, and that should be coming out on September 11th to give us a little bit of insight to our opponent week 1. If I knew someone for every team in the league, I would have a guest every week, because I think it's super important to get a perspective of a fan of the team. I don't know a fan of everybody. As I'm saying that, picked off by Rodney Shelley And they're still going. Lots of flags on the play, so we'll see if this comes back. And I said Shelley. That's actually Avery Smith. I apologize. I had the wrong guy there. Big time pick by Avery Smith. But I saw 3 flags go out. I don't know if they're for the same infraction. And nobody on either side is celebrating. So we're kind of waiting to see what this call will be. Oh, that sucks. Okay. They called a pass interference on Avery Smith, who made the pick. Yo, I see it. My dad's in there. My dad's commenting in here. He's talking about DeRozier tonight. So my dad just made the comment in here. I think it's a good time to talk about it. He said this running back looks good. He's talking about DeRozier. Again, I might be pronouncing his name wrong. I've heard them say DeRozier or DeRozier. I don't know. I'm calling it DeRozier. It's easier that way for me. And I hope I'm getting it right. But he's looked really good, and my dad is right on that. Amar Johnson has also looked really good. So I love the fact that they've got two young guys who look really good and look like they have a chance to just, they got a little juice. I don't think they're going to make the roster, but they have some juice, which is exciting. And again, when we're talking about this late in a preseason game and this far on the roster, all I want to see is someone with some juice. Give me something to get excited about. And those guys are doing that tonight. So love that. I think I agree with that comment 100%. Both of those running backs look really good. Caldwell scrambling and throws the ball away on 2nd and 7. So it's about to be 3rd and 7. And the Chargers have really been getting after Caldwell here. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to listen here. David Njoku is taking an interview right now on the sideline, and they're asking him why he loves LA. There you go. All right. They're talking to him about his wardrobe and stuff. I was hoping to get some good information there. But and great pass breakup. Put the strap on. Beautiful. Good work. Got him strapped up. And we are now 4th and 7. Chargers are about to get the ball back, and we got a chance to go win the game. Let's go. We got a shot here to go win this football game. All right. Hey, 11:28 to go. So this game's far from done. And I know winning a football game in the preseason is not anyone's number one goal, but they're keeping score. So let's go win one. And walk out of the preseason 2-1. That'd be awesome. Good point. Fair catch inside the 10. Looks like they're going to have the ball on the 7-yard line to start this off. So a lot of work to be done here. This is super cool, man. They're talking about right now on the broadcast the 4 coaches in the AFC West. And you got Andy Reid, who's had 14 seasons in KC, 3 Super Bowls. You got Jim Harbaugh, who just with the Chargers has a 647 winning percentage. Sean Payton, who's got with the Broncos a 627 winning percentage. And now Clint Kubiak, who I think is going to be a great head coach, who was the offensive coordinator for the Super Bowl champion Seahawks last year. So you do have a great division of coaches, man. And I know we said that last year when it was Pete Carroll instead of Kubiak, who obviously Pete Carroll's far more accomplished, but very good. Oh, my goodness. DeRozier breaks free again. DeRozier's free again and might have a face mask to boot. Easily 20 yards. Ben Herbert's hyped on the sideline. That big, bald, shiny head of his is slapping this dude in the back of the helmet. Play was designed up the middle. He cuts it back right. Great vision by DeRozier. And then stiff arms the guy and keeps moving for an extra 7 or 8 yards. Great run. The sideline's hyped for him, man. I love that. Kid's been good tonight. Yeah, he should have got an extra 15 for the – he didn't grab the face mask, but he grabbed the back of the helmet there. Should have been another 15, but we got the ball on the 37-yard line right now. And fakes a handoff from DJ. Throws it. Oh, just not in stride there. there was miscommunication on the timing of that between DeRozier and DJU. So incomplete pass, 2nd and 10. That's a lot of grass, man. Dan Fouts talking about it on the broadcast, man. Like DJU just only throws fastballs. If he would have put some touch on that, gives him a chance to go get it, and there's a lot of green grass in front of him. He made the right read, but he didn't. He just threw it too hard. So we got a false start on the Chargers. That's number 68, Kaltenberger. All right, here we go. But yeah, man, that's my only complaint with DJU. I feel like everything's a fastball. There's no off-speed stuff. There's no touch. There's no finesse. It's just throwing bullets, man. Got a good arm though. You got it, and he makes the right reads. So I'll give him that. But here we go. DJU in the shotgun, or in the pistol, I should say. Running back behind him, and finds the running back who drops the pass again. Amar Johnson with the drop, but it's really hard catch, man. I mean, he threw it low and he threw it really hard. So it's a tough catch, one that you hope the running back would make, but wow. So interestingly enough, I'm over here saying he only throws fastballs, and that's kind of what I keep saying or whatever. While I'm saying that, they're talking about on the broadcast how he threw 95 miles an hour. He was a baseball pitcher. He threw 95 miles an hour in high school. So while I'm saying this, like he's got a big arm, threw 95 as a baseball guy, and yeah, it shows. But no off speed, man. So got to mix in a change up every now and then, man. Looking at the comments, my dad's definitely talking about DeRozier, number 31. Been very good tonight, man. We got a false start right there by the about 8th string left tackle. So, again, don't panic. Doesn't matter. For the regular season, that doesn't matter. But there we go. DJ on a 3rd and 20 now. This is not a great situation for the Chargers. And they're just going to hand off to DeRozier on a counter. He bounces it out to the right. Gains about 6-7 yards, but got to end up getting tackled. Yeah, and we're going to go ahead and punt. All right, 4th and 11. So I guess he got more than I thought out of that. Shocked he got 9 out of that. That's a great run, all things considered. But here we go. J.K. Scott for the punt. And looks like it's a good kick. Solid hang time. And good coverage. And number 97 ate him up and basically German suplex that guy. Let's take a peek. Number 97 for us is Garmin Randolph. Lots of penalty flags on that punt, by the way. Hats off, flags down, everything's out. So we'll see what this is while they sort through it. So the hat's off, which normally means the gunner ran out of bounds. They're working to see if he was forced out or if he ran out on his own volition. So let's see what this is. Yeah, they got the wrong number. Yeah, the Chargers gunner just ran right out of bounds for no reason there. But gets offset because there's a holding penalty on the Rams. So they're offsetting the penalty, or they're not offsetting it, I should say. They're enforcing the penalty on the Rams. So I don't know how that works. I've never seen that play with the back-to-back on that. I thought that would just be offsetting. If someone in the comment knows the rule on that, let me know, because I'm not sure why that's not just an offsetting penalty and we redo the kick, unless one team is choosing to decline the penalty. I don't understand fully, but interesting choice there. So very interesting choice. All right, well, right now, hey, that's a new commercial. On the bright side, we got a brand new Bud Light commercial with Shane Gillis and Peyton Manning. That's the first time I've seen that one since doing all this work for the preseason. So we finally got a brand new commercial that I hadn't seen. Because, man, I'll tell you what, that's the hardest part of this whole streaming situation is I'm in a room by myself, and I'm watching this stream, and on the commercial breaks, it's the same commercial over and over and over. And trying to find something to talk about when it's just the players that none of us know, myself included. I won't pretend to know, but it's all good. This is the grind of the preseason. But, guys, we are 10 minutes away from the preseason being over and the regular season being ready to rock and roll. Cut day is Sunday. I'm excited to see who the 53-man roster is going to be. I'm excited to see. Let me throw this out there because this is just a thought that's popped in my head multiple times today. I want to see if anybody's going to get cut at the cornerback position by another roster that we could pick up. I'm curious. I don't like our corners. I've been as loud as anybody. I feel like I've been the loudest person on the internet. I don't like where our cornerback room is at. I'm concerned by it. And I really think that we have a chance to look and see if there's a better option than all these undrafted guys on a roster somewhere. I mean, good God, man. I mean, Terry and Arnold just signed with the Seahawks, and he's about to get life in prison. So somebody's got to be available that gets cut. I heard an interesting one. I'll throw this out there to the Bolt fam. A former player of ours is possibly on the trade block. While the Steelers are working through deals with Joey Porter Jr., there's a possibility of a trade for Asante Samuel, which that would interest me. It would just be like a 5th or a 6th round pick for Asante Samuel Jr. If we went and got ASJ, I would feel way better about our cornerback room. He would be a 4th or 5th guy for us, but I'd feel way better than what we currently have. So, just a thought from me from ASJ there. But here we go. And they run the ball up the middle. Number 38 with a tackle for a 2-yard gain. Let's see who number 38 is on the Chargers roster. 28. I need 38. That was Devin Grant, a safety, making a very nice play back there. So, again, this may not matter for him making the Chargers roster, but this stuff matters. You'll make big plays right now. You can get on a roster somewhere. 6-yard gain on a pass to Connors for the Rams. And it's a 3rd and 1 for the Rams with 8 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the game until the regular season. I keep hitting on it because that countdown to me is not about the 4th quarter. That countdown is until the 1st quarter of the regular season. I'm excited, man. Here we go. It's a 3rd and 1. And what is this guy? I know I said it earlier. What is the Rams quarterback's name? I forgot it already. They run it up the middle, and they pick up the 1st down. That's man, I keep forgetting this quarterback's name. Matthew Caldwell. Sorry, I do want to make sure I'm getting the name of the guy who touches the ball the most for the other team. Matthew Caldwell. All right, here we go. And I just saw we just hit 400 views on this stream, so thank y'all so much. That's more than I ever could have anticipated for this stream tonight, and that means the world. So thank you. I got to acknowledge a dumb comment here because my dad is still on this stream, being my dad. He's going off my favorite commentator in the media, in the national media, is Nick Wright. He said that Nick Wright bucks. Nick Wright said that Herbert bucks because he can't type. Don't think I didn't catch your typo. But he's trying to say Nick Wright says Herbert sucks and will be cut. Just announced our starting quarterback will be Trey Lance. So they just called it helmet to helmet on Rodney Shelley. And Jim Harbaugh is going absolutely berserk on the sidelines. He is letting every official know that he can't stand that call. And I agree. Rodney Shelley fighting to make a roster and gets a hit in the backfield and just they call it bogus helmet to helmet. So terrible call. Harbaugh is letting them know. I'll let them know too. Good hit right there. Number 37 right there. I know we talked about him earlier. That's the second time I've seen him making plays. 37. Oh, it's Sauce Waxter. So it's Sauce Waxter. I don't know, dude. I don't know what they're saying to Harbaugh, but I'm trying to read his lips, and I just saw him go, "Oh, please." So I don't know everything he said, and knowing Harbaugh probably wasn't full of curse words, but man, I saw, "Oh, please," like so he is not buying what they're selling. 2nd and 6, and Caldwell. Oh, that's got to be a holding. There's a clear-cut holding on Nick Barrett that doesn't get called. Now Caldwell steps out of bounds and seems like he's hurt on the sideline, but is attempting to walk it off. That's wild. Man. Harbaugh's still yelling 3 minutes later. Harbaugh is still yelling at everybody who will listen right now. It's 3rd and 1. Caldwell under center. Hands off up the middle, and this is going to be another first down for the Rams. I mean, that's frustrating for sure. I get why Harbaugh's upset. Ugh, sorry, guys. Shelley made a great play, and then his face mask, he hit him with the shoulder, and then his face mask was like right at his head. So I get the call. I don't agree with the call. It's a weak call for sure. It's a very weak helmet to helmet. It's not like he dropped the head and was targeting him. He led with the shoulder, but I don't know. So I'm shocked that Harbaugh is so upset and at this point in the game about that call in particular. But I love it. I love seeing Harbaugh get animated and give the refs the business. We got 5 minutes and 34 seconds to go. 2nd and 6.
Sunday. It's totally different in October, November, and December.
Here we go. 5 seconds on the clock. Caldwell in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Hands off. And Barrett again on the hit. Nick Barrett's been everywhere, man. Nick Barrett has looked really good tonight. Love seeing that from him. That's our 5th-round rookie again. I believe that oh, gosh. I could have told you where he came from. Was it Mississippi State? Let me find out. No, I know Kennard was missing. Where was Nick Barrett from? I feel like I should know this. He was from South Carolina. I should have known that. Yeah, Nick Barrett, 5th-round pick out of South Carolina. Here we go. Caldwell in the shotgun. 3rd and 3. 4 minutes to go. Hands off up the middle, and they're going to keep fighting. I think they got the first down. Looked like, oh, no, they're stopping it, or they're spotting it a yard short. 4th and 1. Okay, they did a replay assist, and they gave him a first down. So now it's 4 minutes and 7 seconds to go. The Rams have the ball, 1st and 10. If we're going to win this game, we got to actually get a stop and then get down the field and kick a field goal. They did go for 2 to make it a 2-point game to make sure it doesn't go to overtime. And so field goal wins it either way. The Rams have the ball on the 43-yard line, and they're very much trying to run up the clock. It's a 4-minute offense for them, and it has been since like the 9-minute mark. So everybody's just trying to get out of this game, stay healthy. But we do get false start on the Rams, and they're going to back it up 5 yards. All right, it is a 1st and 15. 3:51 on the clock right now. It is, they got the ball on the Chargers' 48-yard line right now. And hands off to the right, smoked in the backfield. Woo! Amani Johnson got in there quick. Nice play. Very nice play. All right, Amani Johnson gets in the backfield, makes a hit, and the Chargers call timeout. So they are not just looking to get up out of here. They want to win this game still. I love it, man. Competitors welcome, right? That's the Harbaughism. So love it. Amani Johnson, good play, baby. 2nd down, 16 to go. Ooh-ah. They're talking right now about the AFC West, man. It's should be a fun division to watch. The news came out today. Mahomes is on track to be ready for Week 1, so he should be playing Week 1 against Denver on Monday Night Football. So this division is locked and loaded and ready to go. In the words of Jim Harbaugh, locked, cocked, and ready to rock. This division is going to be a war for everybody involved. So. So 3 minutes, 42 seconds to go in the game. The Chargers made another tackle for about a 1-yard gain for the Rams. 3rd and 15, and they called their 2nd timeout. So they are trying to get the ball back and go win this game. Third and 15. The ball's on the 48-yard line. So we got to not only get a stop here, we got to keep them out of field goal range too. Caldwell under center. Sends a man in motion. Snap. Handoff. Chargers stuff it at the line of scrimmage. Let's go. Love this. I didn't think I was going to get this excited for the 4th quarter, but that's Amani Johnson making another big play in the 4th quarter. I love this. He's been good. I hope he makes the practice squad. I don't know if he will or not, but Amani Johnson then on the play went for the ball. Whoo, almost got it. He got his hand right on the ball. Let's go. Wow. The Chargers call their 3rd timeout. DJU. Man, I got to quit saying his name. I keep butchering it. DJU got the ball right now, 4th and 15. Or I'm sorry, he's going to get the ball back with a chance to go win the game. It's 4th and 15, 3:32 left on the 48. So unless they're kicking a 60-plus yarder right now, I'm expecting a punt that should pin us inside the 10. But, man. All right, I want to talk about this because they're showing the first 6 weeks of the schedule. Obviously, our bye week's week 7. They are punting, so I'll kind of mix that in here. Well, actually, here comes the punt. I'll talk about the schedule on the commercial break. There's the punt. Lands. Keep rolling. Oh, gosh. Oh, man. Roll to the 1-yard line perfectly. That sucks. That's not good for DJ in the offense. We have no timeouts, 3:24. Got to go 99 yards. So, while they're on commercial break, I do want to talk about the schedule. We get the Cardinals, we get the Raiders, week 1, week 2. I want to clarify something. Those are games we should win. Those are not cupcakes, and those are not guaranteed wins. Those are not pushovers. That offense for the Cardinals is going to be good. That defense might be atrocious, but that offense is going to be good for the Cardinals. Their team's going to be scrappy. So we got to not just chalk that up as a win. We got to earn that one. The Raiders are another team. A lot of good moves, and it's a divisional game. Yeah, you just never know. Not an easy one by any stretch. So, but if we come out of that 2-0, which we should, but like I said, no gimmies there. Then we get at Buffalo, and then we come home, and then we go at Seattle. you couldn't fly further on back-to-back weeks unless you're just going to go East Coast twice. But going all the way to Buffalo, all the way back, all the way to Seattle, all the way back is brutal. They need to find a way to come out of that 3-1. I don't care how they do it. Got to come out of that 3-1. Because then right out of that, you're getting Broncos Chiefs. So if they can come out of that 3-1 and then split the Broncos Chiefs, go to 4-2 in the bye week, I would feel really good about this team. 3-3 going into the bye week, they would be fine. But they just need to find a way to get to. I would love to see 4-2 going into the bye week, and then you go into the bye week. You get 2 weeks to prepare to play the Rams. So tough stretch, man. Tough stretch of football, but exciting and definitely something we can work with. So with that, there wasn't a commercial break. So while I was talking, they ran a couple plays, nothing spectacular. Got up to like the 14-yard line, and then DJU just threw a strike. So this is the joy of that 95-mile-an-hour fastball arm. He just threw an absolute laser in there, and they got the ball to the 40-yard line, and we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. DJU got this team to the 41-yard line with a chance to win this game. They said it on the broadcast. I love it. Competitors welcome. I wouldn't want it any other way. Who's got it better than us, man? Even in the preseason, the boys are competing. I love it. Which is kind of what threw me off so much about last week's game, guys. Look, the competitiveness. This has been an entertaining game. It's fun. It's easy to do this recording tonight. Last week, I was like, we're not even competing. So, honestly, I'm loving this tonight. Like, this has been a lot of fun. So, this has been a good time, and I think we're doing a great job. So, very exciting stuff for the Chargers. We got another Madden commercial, 2-minute warning. Last chance, real quick. Make sure y'all subscribe to the podcast. Help us out. I will be posting the recap of tonight's game right after. I'll record right after this. It'll post Friday morning, so you guys will all see it then. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of that. Amazing tonight. Thank you. We had 415 people on this stream tonight. It blows me away. That blows me away so much. So thank y'all. I appreciate all of the people who have been on here. Most people commenting have been my dad, but I appreciate the 20 comments, man. That's been awesome to interact with people tonight. It's not just my dad. We interacted with Blake, who's a Rams fan. But yeah. It was a good time tonight with all these people. NV talent. So thank y'all for coming tonight to the stream. I look forward to the day where I can't even there's so many comments in the stream that I can't go back and talk about everybody who commented. But man, like I said, man, we started this thing in February, and it's been fun. I'm so excited to be able to do this, and with my brother, of course, who's been awesome. And 415 people tonight. Blows me away. And we get a chance right now to experience a Chargers win, which I don't care when, where, why, how. It's always good to get a Chargers win. DeRozier, man, 8 rushes for 110 yards and a tutty. So, great day for him. DeRozier is still in the game. He's going to finish strong here, but it's a 2-minute offense, so I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of running the ball. Okay, so that's an interesting development. They've got right now, hang on, handoff up the middle. As I said, we're not going to run much. DeRozier up the middle. Maybe just keep feeding this kid. 7-yard gain up the middle. Great run. Apparently for the game-winning field goal, they're going to let J.K. Scott kick, and they're having Cameron Dicker be the holder. So they're setting this up for J.K. Scott. And I get it. They have to prepare, in case Cam ever gets hurt or whatever, and Scott has to kick. I'm stunned by that, but I guess it feels like something you can work on in practice. But they're down to the 45-yard line, so they're going to let J.K. Scott kick the game winner, which is a wild decision to me. DJ drops back pass, free rusher goes untouched. Oh, he was offsides. Yeah, I was like, man, the offensive lineman couldn't even get a hand on him. He jumped way early. That's why. So offsides. He gets a 5-yard penalty. He did get a good shot on DJ, man. That was a big hit on DJU. Wow. Didn't even seem like he jumped to me, but wow. All right. That just seemed like bad offensive line play by Logan Taylor. But they said he was lined up in the neutral zone. So I mean, all right, here we go. DJU drop back and pass from the 45. Lots of pressure, and he finds a way to get it out and throw it at the feet of the running back. Oh, wow. No, they called a forward progress. Said he was in the grasp and had forward progress stopped. So they called that a sack. That's a bad call. Now we got, oh my gosh. And then Logan Taylor gets beat again off to the left side. DJ gets smoked in the back again and fumbles. That's a terrible call by the official. Terrible blocking by the left tackle. And DJ got smoked in the back twice. I hope he's okay, man. Those are big shots he just took. Oh gosh. That wasn't I said Taylor. It wasn't Taylor. It's a guy who I don't even know. Number 78 isn't even going to be on our roster and just got our quarterback lit up. I hate that, man. That's a terrible way to end this game. All right. They're going to take the knee. That's the game. Yeah, 1 second difference. They have to take one more knee. And this one's over. I don't agree with the sack call, and that kind of put everybody rushing and scrambling and put us in a bad spot there. Harbaugh is screaming at Hockley right now. Jim Harbaugh is screaming at Sean Hockley, the head official. Man. All right. I'm going to close this down. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. Harbaugh was fun tonight, man. Holy crap. Harbaugh screaming at Ed Hockley's son, Sean Hockley. That was wild, man. That was a wild game to watch. A lot of fun. Chargers lose 20-18. Final preseason game. Score doesn't matter too much. I wish we would have got a chance to see DJ try to win it at the end. But, hey, that's ball. That's life. It's time to move on to the regular season. We should find out Sunday who makes the main roster. We should be able to talk about that soon next week. I've already locked in the guests for the Cardinals broadcast, so we're really looking forward to that. And, guys, we're tuning up. Tune up the band. Week 1's on the way. So thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. One last time, hit the subscribe button. Help your boys out. 419 people in this stream, so it means the world to us. Thank you so much. We love y'all. Peace out. Bolt up. We'll talk to you very, very soon.